Good morning, everybody. I just wanted to make this little clip saying thank you so much for all the support that you guys have given us this past year. We really do appreciate it, and we wanted to wish you a very happy New Year's. And, you know, this is episode 21 of Actually Cringe.
Road, come on.
Happy New Year. Episode 21. It is, technically, you said you were going to get this out on, like, Saturday, so, I mean, I'm just prepping the people. That's Demon Doctor 7. That's MrRoadblock.
No, you're doing the opposite. It's the opposite.
Yeah, it's the opposite.
It's the other way?
It's the opposite.
That's Demon Doctor 7.
Yeah.
Is it because we're both brown?
That's MrRoadblock. Holy.
He can't tell us apart. He literally cannot tell us
God.
apart, dude.
Yeah, what is that?
And I'm MrRoadblock. Welcome to the Actually Cringe podcast. How we doing, boys?
Hey, good, man. How you been? How was your holidays?
Friggin' exhausted. I'm trying not to swear in the first, like, 5 minutes or whatever the rule is.
Wait,
I think it's like a minute, right?
Is it a minute? Okay, so
it's-
what do we got?
I mean,
Let me know.
it's
Let's just try not to
technically
curse
30
at all, you
seconds,
know? Like,
but yeah, just
Doc, just let me know once we pass the minute.
dude, that's crazy.
yeah, just gonna start dropping
Just-
f-bombs like nothing. Like,
Just say 60 once we hit past
Wait,
the minute, all right?
But can it still count if you bleep it, though? Like, if you bleep it,
Yes,
doesn't
yeah,
it?
yeah,
bleep, it'll
you
still...
can bleep it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
If we hit 60?
Yeah.
Fuck!
No.
His mom walks in. He's
Time
like,
to
why
bleep
are you
that.
yelling at like, what
Time
is
to
this?
that out. This guy.
He wanted to get that up for a while.
Dude, it's
He wanted
so
to get that
immature, man.
out. Dude.
I've been holding off, sorry.
I mean, he is the
that
youngest, and you know, like, so.
What the hell?
Oh, you mean, aren't you
What
younger?
Dude, Road is way younger. He's like 21. I'm like 20. I'm pushing
He's
26.
basically 30.
Yeah, I'm
You're
basically
20. No,
30.
you are not 26. You are not. Are you actually? No, you're not. You're like.
Don't I look
24.
26?
You look 60 if you're asking me.
Dude, you look
That's
you look
crazy.
younger than 26. That's a
20
compliment.
I'm
He's
23.
like, he's like,
I'm 23.
you're 23.
Yeah. With a receding
23,
hairline.
yeah.
You?
I actually found out that like my hair's thinning because I've been on such a low calorie for so long.
Oh,
Like,
nice. So you're
Because
you're
apparently
gonna
the first thing to go when you're on a low calorie diet is like your hair, because your body does not give a fuck.
do look like you're gonna have the Vegeta hairline a little bit later in life.
I already do.
Like,
Wait,
that's-
what the fuck are you
That's
talking
I was
about?
gonna
badass.
say, you
What
go
do you
for
mean?
the
Yeah,
little
it's already
widow's
dude.
peak.
It's already there. Look.
What is the
Except
scanner
like
say
unlike
about his
you,
power level?
I accept it. You try to hide it.
Yeah, oh, you better believe it, brother.
Dude,
You better.
You got a receding hairline. I got gray hair.
Yeah, there we go.
I'd rather
like,
have gray
oh.
hair than a receding hairline. I'll be honest.
That is true.
hair-
Yeah.
the-
I-
the
I
hair
don't like-
Avengers.
You can pull off the what do we call it? The Richard Gere, Steve Martin.
I don't know
Yeah.
who Richard Gere is.
But wait, is
I've
it
heard the
true? Like,
name.
if you start dyeing that, it starts to like start getting more gray, or is that just like shaving?
Yeah.
Where it doesn't really do that actually.
No, like if you start
Dyeing your hair
dyeing
makes
it, yeah,
gray?
It makes it more gray.
yeah,
apparently.
dyeing fucks up your hair.
Really?
It's like some
I mean,
people
that makes
believe-
sense.
No, some people
My
believe
grandma
when you
was dyeing her
shave,
hair,
you
and
get
then
a
the whole
beard
right
faster.
side became gray.
That's crazy though. I think
Yeah.
it's the chemicals. Because it's bleach, right? Basically.
I mean,
Yeah, I guess. I don't know what
This
dye.
motherfucker's playing POE.
in hair dye?
You can tell it the way he's
I know
looking at
he's
his
playing-
monitor.
I know he's.
dude.
I know.
I'm
I know
not
he's
playing Path of Exile 2. By the way, you should get it right now. Path of Exile 2.
How many
You
hours
really
do you
should.
have now, Knight? How many hours do you have?
Over
now?
200 hours.
Over 200.
Crazy,
Jeez.
dude. You
Fuck.
guys need to get a
Actual
life, dude.
200 hours, not like you being AFK.
Oh no,
in game.
I know that's why whenever somebody asks them, like it says like 250, but I've probably only played like 150 max because
You
I've
guys need fucking life.
dude,
you guys need
I'll
a
come
life.
home from work, boot up the game, fall asleep,
Crazy.
go to work, and then come back home. I'm like, fuck.
I'm
Another
surprised the
18
game
hour
hasn't
session.
crashed on you.
No,
Dude.
No, it crashes quite a lot.
It does.
I haven't
On
been
bosses
experiencing-
especially for some reason.
I haven't been experiencing any crashes. You guys,
Yeah, you have a
just-
4090. What do you have to
What
worry
No,
do you
about?
it has
want?
nothing to do with your. It has nothing to do with
He
your
has a
card.
4090. Knight has a 4090.
Yeah, it has
Oh,
nothing to
does
do with
he?
your card.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
I think you got a better CPU than me too, so it's not anything to do with that.
This is not a dick riding competition
just-
here, so like, you know.
I mean, I'm just saying.
It's just the game has been crashed. It's also like Road. Are you playing on the standalone launcher?
Are you guys downloading the new drivers?
I'm playing on Steam one. No, I haven't
Okay.
downloaded shit.
Why fix it if it
Yeah.
isn't broken?
What are you talking about?
Wait, are you streaming this?
No, what are you talking about?
Why did you say that like you're
He's
reading
looking at
chat?
fucking Twitter.
No.
Oh.
No, I'm not. I'm like looking over.
And you're judging us for playing.
No, I'm like
the
looking
Regs
over
out.
to make sure all the fucking things are right. Because sometimes, you know, when you put Discord in full screen, when you pop out,
Okay.
there's a bar on the top that doesn't get filled by the full screen
yeah,
mode.
Yeah,
So I'm
you
like, I
can
have to
do
make sure
Subway
that
servers
all that
on
shit
there.
is good. I also have to look for audio levels. Did I mute anyone or accidentally or anything?
Yeah, you're freaking.
Yeah, there's a lot to do when you record.
Subway
Unlike
servers
Road, who
on
just
there.
hits record and just like, all right, guys.
That's the way it
Let's
should
just,
be.
you know,
the way
we just
God
record here.
intended.
I
The way
constantly make
God
sure
in-
everything is good.
No, it can't be. Nope.
How you like that Magellan bottle, dude? How you like that Magellan
It
bottle?
actually has been nice. I used to have these, but they were like REI ones when I was a kid. They are actually super nice.
The 48
I-
ounce.
It's
is
not
also
even that
worth
it's an
it.
Magellan. I just wanted one with. that
What
was
the
just
fuck is an
like
ounce?
this.
What's that in like real measurements?
11400
liters?
milliliters.
No, don't.
Okay.
No, it's on
patronize.
the thing. That's why I told him.
Don't go along with that. Don't listen to
Oh,
him.
that's good.
Yeah,
That's gross.
but dude, that's a good water bottle for like nighttime
You
and
like
shit.
my
Because
big black one?
I love big black water bottles.
I
I'll
love
be
putting
honest.
big black things in my
That's
mouth. You know?
all right. That's a bit
You
too
guys are-
much.
Mm.
That's. We can't have a wholesome fucking recording ever, can we?
It is
Happy New
wholesome.
Year.
It is
It's
not
big
wholesome.
and black, and it's going in my mouth. You guys are dirty for thinking something else. Like what
Are
the
we?
fuck? I
Wouldn't be
cussed.
happy.
God damn it! I turned
That's
into
fine.
Road.
That's fine.
See what happened to this?
That is true,
household?
dude. I used to like not cuss as much, and then like I found
No, you
like I
no,
started talking
dude,
to Road
dude,
more,
you did that.
and now, like,
What
I
the-
curse like a
don't
sailor,
swear.
dude.
I haven't sworn
I
once
started-
in my life.
No, I think I started cussing a lot more frequently after streaming.
What do you mean after streaming? Oh, because fucking dipshits would
I
come
had a
in
sa-
and
No, I had a sailor's mouth, but you know,
yeah.
it wasn't like something that I would be doing a lot. But after streaming, I would have to fill in like words. So instead of like that fucking thing, you know,
Do you use some sentence enhancers? Like
What
drop
is
a
this,
few
AI, dude?
fucks and shit.
sentence
words.
enhancers. You
Filler
give me that little
words.
spice. What the fuck you eating?
I think it was
Is that
cookies.
chicken wings?
I thought it was chicken
Wait,
wings at
cookie.
Wait,
first too.
yeah, chicken nuggets.
cookie.
Wait, bring them close. Let
Oh,
me
it's
see them.
cookies.
What kind of cookies are those?
I think
Those
they're
little crumbly
oatmeal.
ones. Yeah, the oatmeal crumbly ones.
Mhm.
Nice focus.
Dude,
Wait, are those
your camera's trash?
Gingerbread Christmas cookies or some shit?
Is there M&Ms in that bitch?
Yeah.
Are
it
these
looks
store bought cookies, motherfucker? Oh, okay. I was like, dude,
They
I
look-
made these, dude.
that's
They look good, man.
crazy. Wow, you're not gonna share, dude. You didn't even offer us a taste. That's crazy.
Not on your life.
That is crazy.
I get to
actually.
taste good food once a year.
Cookies is good food for you, brother.
Dude, you haven't seen his shit? You've seen his shit, dude. Come on. That's the
yeah,
shit
like,
he eats
what
every single day. Hot dog and fucking rice with barbecue sauce. That's his shit.
Rice and barbecue sauce. Speaking of
I got
which, I
my-
need to order
I got
food,
my
man. I'm
I got
starving.
my CDL, so I'm getting a raise. So I'm going back to
What's the CDL again? Sorry.
commercial
the-
driver's license.
To drive his garbage truck around.
Yeah, I can drive the garbage truck now.
Yeah.
So I get a pay
man.
raise. Which they haven't given me yet, the fucking bastards. I've had it for like a week.
The man is officially
Um,
the richest out of all of us. He's gonna be.
I don't know about that. I'm also
Dude,
probably
I work
the
2
smelliest
times a
out of
week.
all of us.
Knight does YouTube. No way he's rich. No shot.
Huh? I wish. What the fuck?
Today's sponsor.
If you get to 1,000 subs on YouTube, you automatically become a millionaire. That's right.
Yo, can I get that then?
You missed it. Dude.
Oh my
It's too late.
fucking yeah. That
Did,
was,
did I
was
miss
too
that
late.
patch? What was
Yeah.
it? Was that already patched?
Dude, the amount of Reddit posts that are like, "Oh, God, I want to be a YouTuber too, so I can be a millionaire." I'm like,
You're a Minecraft YouTuber and you get over 100,000 or like a million.
you gotta worry
get
about
into
something
another-
else if you reach a
You get
million
into
subs.
another
Oh,
category.
dude, like, you know what's worse? Speaking about YouTube and Minecraft, the YouTube aimed at little kids are the most nasty and predatory shit I've
Oh,
ever
yeah.
seen.
For Minecraft, dude,
What?
Yeah,
Yeah, dude, like
like,
so,
there's
so
a
much
whole
weird
meme
shit.
of like, oh,
I
when
mean-
a channel reaches 100,000, please try not to touch. You know,
Have you seen those videos that are pretty much sexualizing everything related to Minecraft, and then they're masking it as content for children? Well, it's just like softcore hentai at that point,
it is, dude. It's actually insane.
and not only like sexualizing, but also violent imagery.
What do you mean violent in
messed up.
Minecraft? Like what?
Yeah, like someone being hanged or R-worded. You know?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I know they
Yeah,
have like
watch this one
massage
video.
videos. Like you can make massage videos pure naked and just call it educational, and you could
Yes,
post it.
breastfeeding on YouTube is also in that category, and there's just a bunch of creepy old dudes who watch women breastfeed.
Yeah.
YouTube.
Like I'm not
For
saying you shouldn't
educational
have it on
purposes.
YouTube, but I'm saying that are you
Naked
marketing
pictures
it?
on the internet? Where?
But no, I'm just saying, are you marketing? Is this actually marketed for educational content or
but
for
the
the
thing is-
gooners?
But
for
the
the
thing is, I don't think they can even monetize that. So what's the point of doing it?
Oh, can you not monetize that?
OnlyFans.
Dude, if you make an educational video on
Dude,
breastfeeding and you have OnlyFans linked in the bottom, that is crazy. That is
Yeah, right.
genuinely crazy.
I did not think about
You gotta funnel
OnlyFans.
them into the OnlyFans
Oh,
or the
shit.
old Patreon.
Yeah,
the
because
breast
I only
milk Patreon.
Yeah,
I
you
know
get to see
Twitch
both
is-
of them at once.
I know
Going on.
Twitch is all
gotta-
about that.
Yeah, we got
That's
a bunch of
crazy.
Blizzard employees watching those videos.
Yeah.
Dude, the
Oh
left
my
stray is
God.
crazy. Oh, dude, I saw a post about Artesian Builds, the PC company that went down.
Oh yeah, I know.
Oh yeah.
If
Love
you
those
see
guys.
if you saw the actual video where he was like he shitted on the creator, right? Who
Yeah.
like
It was
was
a
for the
live stream.
PC?
It was a live stream.
Yeah, apparently somebody. So when they sold the company, somebody bought that desk that they have, and then he
Oh
called
my
it.
God.
I have the most evil like setup known to man,
Nice.
and he has
I
the
like
whole
it.
setup. He has the whole desk as his
That's
setup.
funny.
I was like, he bought it for like $50 or something. I was like, that's actually kind of huge.
There's probably
That's not bad.
auctioned. or
Oh
something.
yeah, dude, that company went down so fucking fast. And thing is,
That-
it wasn't even for what he did for the PC with a girl, because after he did that, and that was the part of it. But after he did that, people started looking into the company because there's motivation to be like, okay, is there anything else wrong with the company?
Gamers Nexus has a wonderful deep dive video on the whole Artesian builds fall.
Dude, Gamers Nexus has a lot of like expose on some like.
Dude, they're good though.
EK
Oh,
Water
the
Loss
new one that
thing.
just came out with Honey, dude.
NZ,
Oh.
that was another one, but
Yeah, that was another
NZXT
guy.
is another one for Gamers Nexus.
Oh, I see.
Ooh,
I
which
saw
who?
that. Yeah, they're like money laundering and shit, right?
NZXT?
Yeah, they were like it was like a no.
There's a
They're
rent a PC practice.
yeah, and then they overcharge you, or they up the bill, or they make you. So there's a rent a PC thing on. If you didn't know, I'm sure you don't.
a PC.
Yeah,
rent
so-
a piece of shit. That's what it is.
Like I think $20-$40 a month, you can rent a PC, and they're like,
no,
oh,
it's more than that.
is it more than that?
It's more than that. It's like
Well,
$100.
for-
And
yeah. So
they
it's
explicitly they would pay influencers, and the influencers would be like, you would own and like you could go win a Fortnite tournament and go buy your
Yeah.
own PC. And it's just like,
it's stupid.
this is a guy, by the way, marketing it to like kids.
No shot.
Like a lot of
Yeah.
it's some wild shit.
Because
And they're
kids
like,
can't
you
afford like a PC
you own
straight
the
out the
PC.
box.
And it's very
Mhm.
explicitly stated that you do not own this computer in any way, shape, or form. You are paying to have it in your house. And you have to send it back. And then there's
Bro,
a thing like where you can
Blockbuster for PCs. That's hilarious.
go watch
Dude,
the video.
actually.
It's a wonder.
Yeah.
It's like an hour long, really
The
great
thing
video.
is-
Throw it in the background.
But then
Almost every influencer
don't they-
praised it like a motherfucker when it came out. It was the same thing
They're
with like
paid to praise it.
yeah.
No, but why don't they just do what do you call it? The Nvidia, the streaming thing where you can stream your game.
Shield or whatever.
No, and
Yeah, but not everybody has like
Because you have
that
to
good of it.
stream it. Then you stream the game.
No, he's talking
Yeah,
about
but-
the
but
GeForce
then rent-
stuff.
yeah,
where
GeForce
GeForce
Now.
you use a server to
Yeah.
play games, basically.
Probably because the latency's shit and stuff.
Then a lot of
But then
people don't have like
you
direct
rent
Ethernet
an actual
connection.
PC to use. Also,
Yeah,
if you use that NZXT service and you send them back the PC, there's an
Mhm.
explicit thing saying if you like any data left on it is theirs.
yeah.
So if you paid taxes or anything and you did take pictures, maybe you made a video or something on that.
Oh, and the
Oh,
peripherals
now
too.
owns
Didn't they have that bundle?
Yes,
Look at-
they'd include peripherals and.
And they
like,
were the
you get,
most
like,
dog
a-
shit peripherals ever
Oh,
too.
Probably.
I mean,
don't
they have to-
quite
they have to
remember.
And like
cheap out
apparently
somewhere.
they kept overcharging too. Like 1 month they had more charge than they did, and they just upped the price for some reason.
Oh, they changed day by day.
And then they had a
pricing and then the
sale.
stuff.
Where like the PC was lower, but it was actually
Mhm.
it was actually higher than it was before. It's just the sale makes it look like it was lower. And like yeah, he
Yep.
was saying like
Well, that's a common business practice.
and like they were actually saying yeah, he was right. In like I think NZXT they were like literally while they were making a video, the pricing would fucking change on the website day by
They
day.
had to adjust they had to adjust the it in post like 4 times and re-record it because by the time they uploaded the video, they had changed that many times.
It's fucking
Damn.
crazy, dude. But it's like I don't get that whole like idea because I'm like, dude, if you just save up the money for like a year, you could just buy your own. Aren't you wasting more money in the long run?
Yes, that's
yeah. But, the thing is, people see it. People see it as get it now, get it cheap. You know?
That's exactly what it is, and also like kids and stuff.
Yeah,
you know, kids asking.
I can see that.
Like,
if when I was younger, I would have done that probably. I would have been like, oh, $100 a month. Yeah. Oh yeah, fuck yeah, I'll do that shit.
Yeah, it's. You look at some of the people that they sponsored and stuff, and it's like, yeah. It's a great video.
Sponsored? Let me guess, Mr. Beast or Logan Paul.
I don't watch Mr. Beast.
It's a bunch of TikTok creators. Basically,
I have never met someone who actually watches Logan Paul. You know, I have never had the pleasure to meet a lobotomy patient who has been like, I'm a big Paul.
I don't know.
Viewer.
I mean, it might be the more boxing side. I think.
Fuck no,
dude. For boxing enthusiasts,
he's hated.
Hell no.
Okay. So I'll say this: he is a boxer, whether you like it or not. The kid's a boxer, but he is. As far as I'm aware,
about Logan Paul or the brother who fought
Jake Paul, the one who's actually like.
Wait,
I don't like.
Oh yeah, because he's the other one does wrestling, right? Or does he quit now?
I have no idea.
Yeah, he's a WWE. Yeah, does WWE.
Wait, the Logan guy's the WWE.
The tall guy, yeah.
Yeah.
The one who went to Japan
his
and
character's got like a necklace with like a Charizard, Mint 10 or whatever. It's pretty. Yeah, go look it up. He's a WWE guy.
Oh, this is gonna be some content.
He did
tonight.
actual wrestling in college. I believe he was Michigan. For somewhere.
Okay, since you're a wrestler yourself, how legit is he as a practitioner of the sport?
Of the sport, I think he was like D1 or 2 or something. He was actually.
What does that mean? Speak English
Division
for
1.
us.
He wrestled in college.
I see.
Logan.
How do they get their views though? Is it just because they're trending?
Probably.
How do they get
people
views?
who just hate watch?
No, he joined OSU. Yeah, he wrestled at Division 1. Yeah.
That's crazy.
What was his record?
I don't know. It's just like, and thing is like, I think there was who was it? There's a whole video by CDogV and Chris talking about how like.
Oh yeah.
You seen that, right?
Yeah, I saw.
Yeah, with like Logan Paul and Mr. Beast.
It was more like a Twitch stream.
Oh yeah, it was a Twitch stream of like 20-minute clip, and it went viral and shit like that. But it was like,
and
it kind of made sense
video
though.
as a follow up.
Oh yeah, on his actual account, like a good one, because he was the one who responded after his Japan incident, which is crazy, dude. As a fucking YouTuber,
no, because they came to him, the Japanese media themselves. They came to him like, "How do you feel? And what are your thoughts on these like?"
Dude, that's
American
crazy. You fucking
YouTubers,
wake up and you got to answer for somebody else's actions. Like,
that's messed
crazy.
Up.
So he didn't exactly wrestle at Division 1 level. Okay, I'm not entirely sure.
Oh, so he's a fraud.
I don't know if it's that, but I think it's just kind of after joined Ohio University qualifying.
Thing is, like the Japan incident happened, and people called it young,
so
and then yet he's still doing shit that is constantly
shady. What's going on
and putting him in a fucking very bad light.
Like the whole scam with the
crypto scam.
Yeah, the crypto scam. That's what it was.
And everything. Oh yeah, CoffeeZilla's got a million videos on that too.
No, wait, you know who Chris Abroad is, right, Road?
No, I don't know Chris Abroad.
Abroad in Japan. Abroad in Japan. It's a YouTube channel.
Who's that?
Oh, so basically, when the Japan incident happened with Logan Paul, right? When you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Just want to make sure.
That's a dead body.
Yeah. That
Let's
happened.
Get closer.
Apparently, so the Japanese media went to him to ask about how do you feel about the actions of this guy on national television on Japan, which is crazy, dude. If you're just living life as a YouTuber, chilling, making videos about Japan, and one day you're like, oh, I gotta fucking talk to the whole fucking national TV about this guy, which I pertain nothing to, is crazy.
Yeah. No, fuck that.
Like, no wonder he fucking went on rants and shit, dude. Like, I was like, that makes complete sense. You know, he's not just pulling shit out of his ass just because he hates the guy. No, he's like...
Well, because it's probably frustrating as all fuck, because it's like, what the fuck am I doing here? I have nothing to do with this.
Yeah.
That whole thing was wild.
I said, good morning, I'm sick.
How is he, dude? Every time
Dude, I love it.
Good morning, Az.
Dude, Az streams for
I
so
hope
long.
he's doing good. We haven't talked to him in a bit. No, it's just I hope he's doing good.
I want to pop into his streams, but like
Listen.
he's been playing gacha games, so I'm like, I don't want to go in there. I just lurk.
I said hi a little bit ago. Holy shit! I literally have just been off the face of the earth recently. Like I have not been. I've just been busy as fuck between family, coaching, and everything else, and work.
Dude, you're a
just-
Twitch streamer. You don't have a life. You should be only
My bad.
streaming
My
and
bad.
YouTube and content.
You
Your
know,
brain
by the
should be
way,
content 24/7.
I am going to be hiring an editor here soon, for YouTube. I'm hoping I can do like once a week video crap.
Why not edit
So,
yourself?
I don't have the time,
Yes, you do.
but I have the money.
You do. No, that's crazy.
I
That's
have
good.
the money
Dude, you
right
cannot
now.
flex like that's crazy.
No, that's not. I can put that towards anything else, and it's not.
More
it's not your
lighting,
act-
dude.
your act-
More lighting.
Mhm.
Get a 200-watt light for your main light. Dude, come on.
I don't think my.
It's on sale.
I don't think my breaker can handle that.
No, well, you're not using it at 200 watts though, but like
No, but still, holy shit!
it'll be good though. Dude, my main light runs at
Struggle
10%.
with a 60
dude.
watt one.
It's 200 watts. It runs at 10%. That's like 30
Oh my
watts.
god, that's stupid.
I mean, if you're gonna get like lights, how good is your camera?
My camera's pretty good.
He has the
I
best
would
camera
like,
out of all of us, dude.
I would like to get a
Yeah.
different one at some point here because there's some. I was talking with Doc actually about this a few weeks ago because I have some issues with it. This sounds like really stupid shit, by the way. I'm complaining about here. I just
All
like to
right.
preface that. Like I'm aware at how ridiculous this sounds, but like
Come on,
It's
say it.
not though, because a
It's-
camera is a
it's-
personal preference. Everybody has different needs. That's why different
yeah,
cameras
but it's
exist.
just a thing of like I have a camera for a webcam. It's like like.
No,
Yeah,
not really.
I get how ridiculous a lot of this sounds, but no, it's I don't quite like how I don't like the lens selection of the camera, so I want to get in more lenses, and if I'm
Wow,
investing,
look at this pretentious fucking thing, dude.
well, it's like a thing of like if I'm investing into this ecosystem of this camera,
But like, are you
Yeah.
actually gonna set it up and do it yourself? Because I remember we had to
camera?
go through a whole like 2-hour trial.
I
Set up
wanted
that
a second.
camera.
I like having a second pair of eyes, and it was also a brand new interface for me. Because I went from. So here, I'll grab it.
I'm gonna be on fucking voice dial, guaranteed.
I'm on. We went from this Sony to the Panasonic one. I was like, okay, this is now a mirrorless camera from an APS-C one, and it's just like
You're gonna have to
I don't
explain
know
that
what half of
tonight.
this.
I don't
well,
know what that means.
So APS-C basically smaller sensor typically means a cheaper camera. They have different.
Okay.
There's different pros and cons to honestly each of them. This is going to be
Mhm.
obviously far lighter and probably better for like run and gun type deal. You
Got
probably see a vlogger using something like this more often than not because it's lighter and easier to work with. More lenses available, stuff like that.
Okay.
That's a mirrorless camera. It's got a bigger sensor. It's got a full frame sensor, which means colors are more accurate, lights are better, more depth of field, I think, stuff like that. But they're way more expensive. They're typically heavier, and they can run a lot hotter because higher resolutions and stuff.
Yeah,
like
they
that.
don't die out like,
And, like,
your other camera
the
did
main
when it
thing
got hot
I
in
think
the room.
we complained
Dude,
about.
this. Well, that was the biggest reason I had to move away from this is because my camera just could not do heat.
Mhm.
That was my biggest thing about like I have to get away from Sony.
Yeah.
I had to get away from Sony because as far as my first experience with Sony in general was this thing. Just every fucking 10 minutes, I'd have to lean over and turn it back
Dude,
on. I'm like,
he
I'm
bought
so
a
glad I
whole
spent this.
AC because he would. I mean, for himself, but he also thought it would fix it, but it didn't, which is funny.
Well, I had to get the AC unit because so the room I'm currently in this house, it's got deep carpet and everything else. So when I close the door, there's just no airflow. Is one. Two, the AC for whatever reason works in every room but this one. So when I'm playing games, streaming, I've got the lights on, everything's running, monitors, all that crap. And the PC's pulling like fucking 600 watts. I am in a goddamn furnace. I think at 3 before it would be like if you like watch an old VOD of mine like a few years ago,
Yeah.
if I have them uploaded, about 3 or 4 hours in, you'll see me like starting to shine because I'm like sweating. I'm like dripping sweat, and I'm like, it would impact.
And it made your hair look all red.
Yeah,
I mean,
sure.
No, I think that was just the
Red,
camera. I'm gonna be honest. I think that was just the camera. Dude.
The cameras. I don't know what the fuck this camera did, but it was wild. But
So wait, this is your real hair color right here.
I don't.
Do you even
I
know?
don't know. Well, when I don't know, when people meet me, it's like, yeah, you're a lot more blonde. Like when I've gone to TennoCon, it's like, yeah, you're actually a lot more blonde than I thought. I'm like, yeah,
Yeah, because
shocking.
you were
Wow.
like pure ginger on the other camera.
Yeah, the other camera, I don't know what it was. Maybe there was a LUT or something we had on it, but man, it was rough. I looked like everything was super contrasted. I don't know why. But no, we're doing a lot better. We know a lot more about cameras now and stuff.
I would say the main thing is the fucking focal stuff, because if you have an APC sensor, which is the camera he's holding, you can get a 16mm lens, but since it's a smaller sensor, it's technically 24mm. So it's actually way like zoomed in than it should be. With a full frame sensor, you get the full 1920 by 1080 frame. So like with if you get a 16mm lens, it's actually 16mm.
The funny thing is if I actually did go, so if I sold this camera, and I'd probably go back to a Sony, and probably a little
Dude,
bit
honestly,
nicer
I think you just
one.
go back to the Z-View, dude. Fuck it, let it
I'm
overheat.
not going to that.
Dude,
I'm
let's
not
let it
going to this.
overheat. No, get a new
No.
one. But
Well, so what I would do is I would probably actually, there's a chance I'd probably need to get a new lens, wouldn't I?
why? It's 1.4
I don't know.
or 16.
I don't know.
For portrait and
is
like
the-
TennoCon and shit, yeah. But like, if
well,
you
no,
use this
but
as
is
a
the mounting different for? I like what we're talking about cameras right now. Nobody listening is going to give a single fuck.
dude, he wasn't
Hey,
wasn't
it's
listening from the
passion.
start. All right, this man's been playing
No.
PoE, dude.
Yeah,
all
you
right,
know
I've been-
PoE,
all he
I've
cares
been
about are
listening.
tier 15 maps. All right, that's all he cares about.
I don't even
You-
have
you-
tier.
You're
Dude,
doing tier 14
Road-
maps over there. No,
yeah, man,
I
I'm doing
didn't
tier
hear that.
14s because no fucking tier 15 ain't dropping, man.
Because Road doesn't want to give
Dude,
them to
I have
you.
not got. Dude, the map economy.
Dude, I have seen Road stream. He has a
trash.
stash. He has a stash of
it's so
tier 15s.
expensive.
I do not. I wish. Dude, they're 2 exalts a map.
Hmm?
Tier
Wait, you
15
don't
maps are
have
2
the
exalts.
best fucking stat in the game, Magic Find?
No, dude.
Shit mechanic. It's funny how we went from cameras to PoE.
It's not. It's
Whose
not.
fault is that?
They're gonna fix that shit. I think. I don't think it was intended to work like this, but yeah.
Dude, let's be
Magic
honest.
Find is
People listening are more happy to listen to PoE
Magic
2 than
Find
cameras.
was actually kind of fucking killed in PoE 1. They killed
what
it in
was it?
PoE 1. It kind of was, yeah. They
So then it came
changed
back, huh?
Yeah, I don't think they intended for it to be working out like this. So I'm hoping there's going to be a quick hot fix
Wait, for
at
what?
some point here. The way rarity is done in PoE 2.
Mhm.
I'm not smart enough to fully explain it, and I also haven't been playing enough to fully explain
Basically, a drop rate increase as a stat on your gear.
it.
Oh yeah, you get those stats where it's like, oh, you get more special or like rare items,
Yeah,
like 16%.
You know,
more
you have
shit.
higher chance of dropping,
Yeah.
and it works for currency.
Yep.
Oh
So,
really?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep. So people are just fucking grinding shit out. So
Oh, you can get
it's
fuck ton of
and,
ones
and
then.
it's gonna mess up the, of course, the market economy, inflation, all of that.
yeah. So we'll see how things are going.
What's your guys' thoughts on
GGG.
PoE 2? I've heard you guys don't like it as much, right? Like you guys
we're gonna
barely
talk
have
about
put any
PoE 2
hours.
now?
You guys have barely put any hours into PoE. I've
So,
heard. You know, like
how do we want to talk about this? Because me and Doc, how many? Let's just start off. I guess how many hours we've all
Actually, for
played.
someone who hasn't played ARPGs at all, and this was his first experience, Doc, how do you feel and how do you find the game?
I fucking love that shit. When I get time to play it, I'll play it. Like, I've said this again. Like, when I play games that's not Warframe, time goes by like this. Like, it goes.
Oh, we're talking about Warframe.
How? Okay, so were you like following a build, or are you just like?
Oh yeah,
experimenting
I've been
on your
just
own?
following Moxie's build. Dude, literally his
Okay.
Lightning Ranger build
Nice.
and his Ice fucking build. And I swear to God, I think it's great. I
So
love the
you-
diversity.
You didn't try to experiment.
No, not yet.
You
I
know,
want to learn
try
more.
to
I
figure
want to
stuff out.
understand the game more before I dive into like shit like that. Because I like knowing
Yeah.
shit before I do it. You know, I don't like going to my skill tree and like I use this and then I'm like, fuck, I could have done that.
Yeah.
Even though you can
I think-
refund it.
Yeah, I think that was like the most overwhelming thing for a lot of players. I was actually surprised it wasn't overwhelming
It's
as I
not.
thought it would be.
It's really
No.
not. Once
Well,
you like
I-
see it and like
saw-
yeah, it's
yeah.
not. It's really not.
I
It's
saw
because
the
you want to
PoE
go one
one
side.
tree. Yeah,
The
I
what?
saw the PoE 1 tree and it looked like shit, and I'm like, yeah. Then I look at this one, I'm like, oh shit, I want
There's
damage. I click the damage node.
There's a lot of things that are also a lot nicer from the PoE1 tree. So the skill the attribute highways, kind of the skill highways. So you can choose like +5 strength, +5 int, +5 dex. In PoE1, it's kind of like you don't really get those selection nodes.
So you have to like
it's plus.
Oh, it's like set. It's like, oh, this one is 5 dexterity. This one's intel. Oh, I see.
Yep. So there's that, but there's also some verbiage changes in PoE2 that I think make it a lot easier to understand.
Did you just say that like a Twitch emote?
Yes, verbiage. Actually, but
say
no,
it normally for the people.
the way it's worded is much kinder to the brain versus like, oh, I've played for 1,500 hours. I still don't know what this means. You know,
and I feel like the recoup was kind of like, oh, like what the fuck is what does that mean?
There's some complicated concepts. And
I will
stuff,
say though,
course.
the one thing I do like is like, I know there's already a wiki up for this game, but like usually the first thing I do in any fucking game is like, all right,
please no,
I go wiki. But like this game, I don't think I've maybe done it once, and that's just to find out how do I get more like slots for support skills, and that was it.
There's still some stuff where I think they've I don't want to say failed necessarily. Again, it's an early access game. There's still going to be a lot of tweaking. Yeah, we'll get to that. We got to work towards that though.
I'm in
There's a lot.
Sure.
There's a shit ton of stuff I feel like we could talk about before we even touch on Endgame. But what was I saying?
I don't know, brother. You're the one who plays PoE too. You tell us.
Oh fuck, dude! I was like monologuing and then I lost it.
It's been a while since we've done a podcast. All right, you gotta let us, get back into it.
It's been a while since he talked to a real human being.
Yeah,
dude, I've been talking to nothing but garbage. But we just go beer and then get into the truck.
Or put googly guys.
Hell yeah, brother.
Bad. No, there's a lot we could talk about with PoE too. I just can't think of.
You can't say that.
I know, dude. I thought I had it for a second.
All right, something to do with the end game.
Passive skill tree, gems, weapons. What do we? How do we feel about gems and all the fucking weapons and shit? I know you guys said charms need a revamp.
So we want to talk about skills. Okay.
Yeah. So when it comes to passive skill tree, it's pretty straightforward. Like it's not that complicated to understand. But there's just one.
Value.
Yeah. There's one thing I would say. Okay, two things. But one of my major things is like the attributes. People might say, oh, they're really overpowered, and there's like a attribute stacking build, sure.
Yeah.
But I feel like if they rebalance that a bit more and have the attributes, do more than just, strength gives you health, intelligence gives you mana. It kind of feels bland. At least like strength should make more sense if it gave you like health and armor. And
but isn't armor useless once you get to like endgame pretty much?
No, it's
is it actually?
I heard
it
depends. Stats.
Yeah, it depends on what type of class you're playing.
And I don't see it happening either. Just simply because they kind of the part of the interesting thing of endgame and part of what makes endgame difficult is balancing everything.
Yeah,
getting everything. Obviously, getting that perfect piece of gear. I don't like that if you just stack a bunch of this attribute, or if you got like plus max like strength, because that would I think make as a desired stat like plus any attribute like almost way too overpowered. Like
yeah, that's what I'm saying. They should balance it to have like a certain cap or fall off.
For you were saying you wanted to make it more interesting as like health adds armor, and I was like no.
Yeah. No. Health should like strength should have health and armor.
Nah.
Right, but then there should be a cap, and if you're gonna add as a lot of the same attribute, there should be some diminishing.
But
returns,
isn't there already a cap with like how much like skill points and like you can already get?
No, we're not talking about skill. We're talking about attributes.
We're talking about attribute.
Yeah, even with attributes.
There's a way there's a way you can definitely balance that, but that will require rebalancing stats and everything. Yeah, I can get that.
You want like a goal of like a number you want to reach when you have a build for your stat, is what you're saying, basically.
Yeah, I feel like there is already a lot of like diversity in the builds, but there are some things that hinder the build, like stupid light radius, dead stats. That what the fuck is that supposed to do? Like the thorns.
Isn't light radius just how much you see in front of you?
Yeah,
You had to
so
search that up. I'm like, what the fuck? I don't need that shit.
and XP radius when you're playing with co-op.
light radius makes more sense for some builds in PoE 1 for a mechanic that isn't currently in the game yet called Delve. Delve is basically maps, but you're diving through the mines infinitely. There's a big player, but I don't want to say big, but there's quite a player base for it.
So there's
light radius makes
always
sense.
fog of war. There's always gonna be fog of war in this Delve thing, or does
yes.
it? Does
so
it?
yeah, and then once you've got an excavator, and then you have to follow the excavator through the thing. Once it gets to a spot, you can activate an event, and a bunch of mobs will start swarming the area.
It's a situational attribute.
I feel
basically.
like that should be only in that game mode rather than having it as a stat on your armor.
It makes, but it's not a bad thing for stat in the actual game, because if you get a good light radius stat in the game, you could sell it to someone in Delve who's been you could sell it to a Delver, basically.
Yeah, I get that, but I feel like,
it doesn't make sense kind of to have right
variety.
now.
Yeah, give more variety.
I think it makes sense once the game releases fully, but right now, I mean, unless somebody knows a use for light radius in PoE 2 that I just don't fucking know.
I mean, I'm guessing they're gonna have something, because if there's a use for light radius, a specific use for in PoE,
I could 100% see them just throwing it on there as an attribute for later. Like, I could see it.
Because you do want your options open, like, even if they don't do it later, they can always just take it out if they don't add it,
Well, they've already done that with, what did you say? Well, there's been a few things they've just straight up removed for balancing to add back later. Which I think, I don't, yeah, oh, dude, there's some stuff. Again, we'll get into endgame later.
It's like right now, I think PoE also needs to add ways to turn off certain effects, because there's a lot of visual clutter.
Yes.
And if you're playing with teammates, it is over the top.
It's just a mess. No, it's the game is beautiful. I think that's another thing we could talk about, by the way. There's so much attention to detail in every aspect of the game that just makes me go, like, literally there's time.
Say attention to detail. The characters don't move their mouths when they talk.
Okay, all right, damn.
Yeah, but like, dude,
immersion ruining.
I agree with attention to detail, because like there's certain points where like an enemy will fall off a ledge and you just see them slowly going down the depths, and you would not think that was like they would do something like that. You would think just fucking disappear midway or something. No, you literally see them fall down to the canyon and then land and fucking splatter all over the place. It looks really fucking nice. I love that shit.
I did not see that.
Yeah, like, the fucking Mummy Canyon is in Act 2 and shit. Like the
Mummy Canyon?
You know what I'm talking about. Like the whole canyon.
Valley of Giants.
Yeah, the valley and everything. When things fall off, you see them splash on the fucking depths, out of bound areas. I think it looks really fucking. I love that shit.
Valley when I first went in there.
My example is really stupid, but I think it kind of, I don't say proves my point, like, aha, but it's like, it just made me extremely happy when I noticed it. If you're in your menus and you take your cursor and you hover over to your little life orb and your mana orb, you can actually see the reflection of your cursor in it. Which I was just like, dude, who the fuck would have thought about this? This is actually kind of sick. And I think apparently I was told, like, if you use certain skill effects with it nearby, you can see the reflection of the skill effect, like, going past your mana pool or something, or your health pool. I was just like, that's really sick. Maps feel extremely detailed. Like, I don't feel like I'm just walking through the same biome over and over again. They're huge.
Yeah. Like every fucking, it's not even every act.
Then you're going through that same fucking map over and over again.
But they're going to be adding more.
No, it's not even the act. It's literally everything you do on a different, like, fucking level or different, like, location is different completely. Like, enemies, everything. I think that was insane to me. My fucking TikTok brain, dude, was having so much dopium every level. Like, I swear to God,
that is true. The game is beautiful. Like, visually, it is stunning.
It really is.
For me, and I played PoE 1 for a total of
I've played for a total of
60 minutes, and I uninstalled it.
Let me check. I'll check here real fast. I'll get an actual reading.
And I was
like, for about 1,400 hours. I'll tell you right now, it looks like a fucking deep fried potato compared to this game.
Yeah,
this shit is.
And I was like, I'll rather be playing PoE. I'm sorry, Diablo over PoE 1.
That was one thing Diablo 4 did really well. I think the game looked really nice. I don't think I don't remember Diablo 4 that much because I played it for a few weeks and I was like, all right, this is rough. I'll come back at season 1, and then I heard season 1 was shit, and I was like,
oh, yeah, it was shit. I didn't play season 1. I came to check out season 2 a little bit, left right away. Season 3 I played a little bit. Season 4 was I would say the best season.
That's rough. But
I improved a lot.
Okay, so let me ask you, seeing as like you'll probably remember a bit better. PoE 2 look better, or do you think Diablo 4 looks better? Like, do you enjoy the aesthetics?
Cutscene, voice acting.
Diablo
aside,
wins. Cutscene, of course. Blizzard's always killed it with cutscenes.
Oh, when it comes to like visuals, like gameplay visuals,
yeah, sure, graphics, all that stuff.
Yeah, gameplay visuals. I would say PoE wins.
Nice,
hands down.
Let's go.
Hands down.
Dude,
when it comes to some of the effects for weapons, and I would say abilities, Diablo does it pretty well as well.
Yep.
Like, I would say the Necromancer abilities look way better in Diablo. Way better, because it suits the aesthetic. You got the blood, the bones, the curses. It looks better in Diablo. The curses in PoE don't look as good. It doesn't got that. The blood doesn't have the viscosity, the brutality, all that crazy shit that I can
You just want more blood. Dude. You just want more detailed blood and all that. You just want like pools of blood. That's what you want.
No, like what I'm saying is, when it comes to the Necromancer class, Diablo felt a bit better.
That makes
sense. Yeah.
I can live with that. But
I mean, we can say the graphics are better than PoE.
Yeah. Also,
PoE
the balancing with weapons,
you know?
I would say it's a lot better in PoE, because I like the idea of barbarians and warriors, but I hated playing them in Diablo because you need so many fucking weapons, so many different stats.
Yep.
I'm like, I don't want to be dealing with all this little extra shit.
I've only played Mercenary.
That's why I always
PoE 2.
That's why I always played Necro, or what do you call it?
Bunga de Bunga. No, what's it called?
Yeah, Sork or Necro. They're
dude, I should try a new class in PoE. I've been like just playing Ranger.
Too. Okay, so here's
I've heard though you should at least take one class to Lindy before you switch, just so it's easier to farm things.
Yes, having currency to be able to like get leveling gear and stuff is huge. Or just being able to.
I've been stealing off of the guild chest at this point.
Yeah,
now.
just keep doing that.
After Act 3, dude, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna steal everything from these guys. Level 3 support gem. There's one left. I'll take it.
Here's one of the ones I'm dreading the most about making a second character. I enjoyed my first run through of the axe. I did. I really did. And honestly,
re-leveling acts, they get boring.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't too bad for me because like you got all the enemies and all the axe all at once, which is kind of nice. Cruel's, yeah.
But it's still one of those things where it's like, and I'll say it right now, I don't really have a solution for this. This is just me complaining at this point. But I think it's a valid complaint. I am absolutely dreading going through the axe again, because I liked them. I didn't like it.
I did it 5 times.
I know, but I can't do that.
So is that how it works? As tiers is so you have Act 1, and then cruel mode.
Act 1, 2, 3, and then it's Act 1 cruel, Act 2 cruel, Act 3 cruel. Basically,
and then it's tier modes.
Yep, and then so. On full release, it'll be Acts 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, like fully.
Yeah.
Like actual different story and stuff. I'm very curious to see how they're going to deal with that, because
it gets very repetitive.
They very well could, honest to God, just leave it how it is.
No.
I could see him doing it. Dude,
at least after a couple tiers, you'd get something different. Is at least like the minimum.
I don't know. I really don't know what.
I just can't wait for them to rework maps.
At least new bosses, the boss gets like something different or new.
Yes. They basically turn into pinnacle bosses and maps.
Oh, okay, I didn't know that. Yeah,
I want them to add see in maps right now, if you haven't gotten there yet,
No.
Dog. So just imagine doing little nodes on this ever-changing fucking atlas.
Mm-hmm.
Map.
Yeah, and it's just add clear, add clear, add clear, add clear, add clear, add clear. One boss, add clear, add clear, add. It gets boring, right? I would like them to add a bit more bosses in between, and
Oh, how more
I would
exploring?
say,
Because like that's what I
yeah,
liked from Act
exactly.
1 to 3. I actually like wanted to explore
Yeah.
every area I went into.
And
Now
what's
I'm in
the
Act
worst
4. I'm
part
like speedrunning this shit. I'm like, dude,
that I really hate
what?
is you lose progress when you die.
Yeah. So I'm gonna play
Wait, I
devil's
didn't know
advocate a
that.
little
Wait,
bit.
what?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I'll explain that in one sec.
Let's hear
A
it.
few things. A few
Let's
things
hear
about
this
yours.
PoE Coper.
I know. So in PoE 1, every single map ends with a boss.
Mm-hmm.
Every single map in the Atlas has a boss in it. I think there's a few things. I think one, or what we're seeing is we're kind of suffering from the fact that this is early access still.
Mm-hmm.
So not all of the league mechanics are there that were intended to be there from like PoE 1 and stuff. Like we're
Which
missing
is true,
Legion
yeah.
and a few others. So
Yeah.
there's those that we're missing, and then there are as far as like variety of maps, again, I imagine there's going to be more, especially once we get Acts 4, 5, and 6, because they'll just take tiles from those, but they'll also probably have some other ones.
Yeah.
Same
Wait,
thing with bosses,
sorry to
boss
interrupt.
variety. Because
If you
hold
have
on.
one, oh sorry, guys, my bad.
Bosses are tied to the map tile kind of right now, it seems like. So if they some tiles, I just wonder if they just don't have a boss for, or they haven't like made a move set to make it
Mhm.
harder for them. So that's obviously going to take time. I imagine a lot of this hopefully will be ironed out on release. I'd be shocked if it wasn't.
Or
They've
like
been-
after like their holidays, they should be like
Yes,
adding some things.
and that's normally I've dogged on Warframe DE in the past for being like we're dropping an update then going on a holiday, but also at the same time like they gave it like what a week or two this time and fixed some of the more crucial stuff.
Yeah.
And this is also a project they've been working on tirelessly.
Yeah.
I mean, the more complaint is they just stop feeding the update, and then they go to the next one.
Yeah, but they also dropped I would say they still dropped one of the most clean early accesses I've seen in
Oh yeah,
years, I want to say. Like there has been very few early like big release early
Dude,
accesses.
after Starfield, right? Diablo,
Diablo,
Dude,
yeah,
dude,
Payday 3,
the fucking
Payday,
COD shit. Yeah, Payday 3 was
early
trash too.
access.
I
You
don't
have to be
think either of
online
you
all the
guys-
time.
Wait Finder.
No. So the
Ugh.
Payday 3 launch I remember being fucking awful. It was
I
just
never played any of those games, so
disastrous. Wait Finder, all that shit.
Yeah,
Here, let me check.
but like we're actually treating this like the way we're talking like a real fucking like full-fledged
It is
game at this
being,
point.
yeah, it's being like, dude. So it's been out for when did the game launch? It hasn't even been a month. So I mean, this might not be as amazing to some
like-
people, but it's currently a Sunday. It's about 12. It's about noon for CST, and there are currently from release. It had a peak of about 578,000 people. By the way, this is a $30 early access title.
Yeah,
$30 early access title. This isn't free. On release, the game is going to be free. So about 600,000 people on Steam. The game is multi-platform.
yeah.
dude, they probably
playing
earn
this
way
game.
more money.
Don't forget the standalone launcher.
And there is a standalone launcher.
I
a lot of
guarantee
people
you,
are
most
playing on.
people are buying money for extra like stash stuff because you kind of need it.
Yeah, but
fucking need that
I did that.
I'm just saying, but like at base entry, because I mean,
Dude,
I obviously spent.
I feel
more
like they've
than
made enough fucking
$30.
money for like the next fucking couple of years, dude.
Well, it's good. It's good.
No,
It's not
no,
like
no,
it's-
I'm not.
this
Yeah,
is
I'm not
like a
complaining,
pump.
but it's like
and that's good that they get that money because now they can use that to
They can
as
reinvest
funding.
it
like
in
they
not
know
only
that
in
okay,
PoE
this
2,
game
but
we
in
worked on
PoE
for
1.
so long is good, and they're still gonna get money because there's gonna be new players who need more stash stuff.
So okay, so I said it was 578,000 on Steam alone, not counting standalone launcher and Xbox and PlayStation.
Yeah.
It has been that was on December 8th, Sunday.
Mhm.
It is currently Sunday, December 29th, 370,000 players playing right now.
For an early access.
That is an insane
Still at 300K.
sustain. Yeah, it is an insane sustain. So people are obviously enjoying this game a lot.
It's a new market, dude. It's fucking great.
It's not a new market though. That's the thing. I mean, there has.
I thought PoE 2 is a completely different game than PoE.
It's a standalone game.
It's fundamentally the same fucking game, but some different mechanics.
There's a lot of different mechanics.
I was gonna say they're
almost unrecognizable from each
other.
So
we still have Act 4, 5, and 6, right? That they need to put in.
Yet to come.
Yes.
Yet to come.
So does that mean that the game is going to be a much slower progress because from Act 1 to 6, and then you also have crew, and then you get into tier modes? So that means instead of 3 now,
not going to
the
be
game is going to be bigger. The game is going to be bigger.
There will be no cruel acts on. So once you complete Act 6, you go immediately into the end game. Maps. There won't be any cruel difficulty.
Okay.
Because that's just to pad things out. So it should be on par, if not a little bit longer, because the acts obviously will be a little bit tougher than the cruel, maybe. Or it'll just be, because the cruel acts are just there to basically be a buffer, so you can get from. You should end Act 3 about level 45, level 50.
Yeah, your level would match
your.
Okay.
Yep, and by the end of Act 3 cruel, you should be about level 65.
Yeah,
67.
So you can actually do in game and not die all the time.
No, 65. Yeah, but I just got an extra level.
So, but yeah, no, there's a.
So, but like, I don't get it. So, like, once you get to tier mode, right? So your whole objective is to just make your build better.
Yes.
Yeah. You're gonna be. Yeah, you're gonna be looking at.
So that's gonna be my dopamine hit, basically, is getting better numbers.
Yeah, better numbers, better drops, stuff like that.
But in terms of story and lore, nothing.
The story doesn't move. We're not gonna get a story change probably till full release.
I'll say one thing: crafting needs a rework. It's garbage.
There is no crafting.
No, I'm saying
I know. That's what I'm saying.
That's what they said.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
There's no crafting currently.
That's what they said.
Dude, I was looking for a crafting bench for so long because somebody's like, yeah, Doc, you can just craft what you need. I'm like, the fuck are you talking about? I've never seen a crafting station in my life here.
So, again, devil's advocate, I'd argue that's early access growing pain, but there's also there's a lot of stuff. I know.
He's riding that fucking PoE cock, man.
I'm pretty sure I talked about this in like previous podcast, but I was like, I don't care if you guys hate this game. I'm gonna be dick riding.
No, I don't hate it. I know
you don't.
It's not bad though, because like it's an early access fucking game. Our standards are so low too that's the other thing. Our standards have been lowered like nothing, dude, in terms of early access.
Early access.
Our standards are literally like, can we play this motherfucker and not fucking wait for 20 years? All right, we're good.
No, have a look at it this way, right? Compared to the early accesses that we've fucking encountered, right? They're garbage. This one it's by people who of course care about the players.
Obviously,
they want to see their game actually do well.
Yeah, it feels like they value your fucking time.
There's no fucking politics in the game. What's the game about? You kill shit. Wait, well, what else is there? You kill shit. You kill shit fast.
Just skip the entire story of this game.
Oh yeah,
there is no fucking story.
There is.
You know how long it took me to realize that Ziggurat, where we were, right, is like the future version of the shit that we go to. I'm like, wait, this looks familiar.
There's story. There's you
know how long it makes realize
there's
that shit?
A ton of nods to PoE 1 lore and stuff. Doriani to be like himself is mentioned. I don't say quite a bit, but he's mentioned in PoE 1 quite a few times. There's I don't want to spoil anything, but there's a lot of.
I'll go through the story once, but I'll be honest, I'm just gonna watch a YouTube video. I'll be like, I'll watch a YouTube video.
I also want to. I don't want to say that there isn't any story because there's. You want to talk about no story? PoE 1 had story, but man, you had to like search for it. But no, I also like that it doesn't beat you over the fucking head with it. You're here to play the game and enjoy them. Who?
Can we talk about Una in Act 1? Why is she so horny?
Ooh.
Is that the trap girl in the farm?
No. It's the
druid
chick.
The one that disenchants and shit.
Yeah. Every time you bring her stuff, I like this one. I like,
All right, easy there. Easy on the mic.
just
You know,
take
we'll
the
be honest.
item.
I didn't notice that, so I think this is a you thing right here. You
No, dude,
got
dude,
something off of
I'm
it.
gonna ruin it for you. I'm gonna ruin it for you.
Dude's acting like I'm ever gonna make another character.
Every time I gave her something, nice,
Dude, I cringe at the
gave her
boss voice
something-
lines because I'll be like, I'm like, what are you talking about?
Oh, can
what are
we
you
talk
talking
about
dude?
Can we talk about the boss voice lines as indicators or telegraphs? I
Of
like
what
that.
they're about abilities they're about to do? Yeah.
They're good telegraphs.
It's like the one
Yeah.
from
Shocking.
the guillotine guy. Every time he drops a guillotine, he says it, and like
The
you know it's
guillotine
coming.
drops, and then
Yeah.
there's not only a audible indicator that move is going to happen.
Oh,
there's
yeah.
a visual one too.
Because there's like a little like
Yeah.
It's
sand
not-
thing.
No,
and
I
it's
feel, I
not-
feel like their visual telegraph needs better work. Their audio telegraphs
no,
are
I
the
don't
best,
think it's
but
that
they're
bad.
no,
You
no.
can- you can-
It's
There's
not
some
bad. If
there's
they
some
didn't,
fucking bad
It's a
like
boss fight. You're
telegraphs.
Yeah.
supposed to pay more attention. You know, like so.
No,
there's some-
no. There's
so-
some shitty like wind-ups and hitboxes. Okay, speaking of hitboxes, the fucking giant. What is that hitbox?
Oh, the fire guy.
I'm going.
No. The
I'm going.
giant.
No, I'll. You want me
The
to
guy with
talk
the
about?
dagger.
You want me to talk about a boss that I think needs a fucking tweak. I
Which
ran
one?
into him this morning. The silver fist gorilla guy.
Oh,
That
he's easy,
fucking-
man.
No,
one?
so in maps.
I know why. I
when
know
you
why.
meet him in maps-
You're playing range.
When you're in maps,
Yeah.
so bosses can sometimes get rare effects. When this
Oh.
motherfucker I got an enraged one. I walked into the arena, black screen, faded to white. He's in front of me and one hits me. Immediate.
Oh yeah. Here's another thing. When we fight bosses, we need an FOV change.
Yes.
Because I remember
yeah.
when I was in a map, it was a juiced map, and I was fighting that centaur boss,
Yeah.
where he's on that fucking platform and he's got his boys hanging around throwing spears at you.
Oh
that fight needs some
Dude.
serious work. That
Big
fight
ass
is
fucking
shit.
health bar, and you're walking up, you don't even see anything. Pah! Who hit me? I died.
The-
Just one shot out of nowhere.
The end Act 2 boss, I will die on this fucking hill. There's difficulty, and then there's just making his health bar a little bit too fucking thick. That guy, in the first Act 2, he
Yeah.
took half a mil. Half a mil. I can barely fucking count at that level of act. Like maybe it's just me problem. And maybe they've already adjusted this, but that's
Yeah, they probably
I
way
adjusted
don't
it.
too
think I
fucking
had
thick.
any problems with most bosses except the one he's talking about, the giant with the dagger.
Yeah.
It took me a fucking
with the
hour
dagger.
to
Hit
kill
blocks
that
on that guy.
motherfucker. I swear to God.
Yeah, he wasn't taking any damage because I'm like,
No, I
trying to
just
hit-
couldn't
so-
dodge
so-
his shit. I was trying to
No,
pinpoint
the
where they were
dodging,
coming.
it was pretty easy.
It was
stay on
actually
right
the
side.
minions that he brought out. I was like, I couldn't kill them fast enough before they exploded, and I had to watch for his attacks. And sometimes he would do a certain attack because they're random sometimes, right? And I just couldn't dodge, and I just fucking died. Took me an hour to kill that boss, and I cursed the fuck out of his mom. Goddamn, fuck that.
Dude,
Almost every
I
boss I've
realized-
played, I cursed
Yeah.
her mom, and then I died immediately when I did that.
I do like how like even if it's a bad boss or it's a good boss, whatever. I do like that bosses have they feel like you're
You
fighting a
remember
boss.
them after you fucking fight
Yes.
them, you know?
They're
Like-
memorable is
Oh
probably
my
one
god,
of
it's this fucking cocksucker.
It is the fact
Yeah.
that I like the amount of games PoE 1 suffers from this greatly. Outside of
Mhm.
pinnacle bosses, you just blitz a map and you're like, I think I fought you. And it's like,
Yeah.
Dude,
and
literally.
you also see this in other games where it's like,
That's why
yeah, that
Monster Hunter
one
is
boss.
the-
It's
is
like the
amazing game.
cemetery, dude. You know
Yes.
your husband and wife boss. You remember them because of their relationship. I feel like that's the only reason I remember them.
The audio cue is also really nice. The way they talk
Oh,
to each
because
other.
you know when the other
the
person's
ghost?
coming. Yeah.
See, the fact that you can be like the husband and wife ghost boss, and I'm just like, oh yeah.
Yeah, you
of
know what you're
course.
talking about. Yeah.
Yeah.
The fact that I just know that because of the fight, like I didn't read some long fucking 10-minute scroll about how they scootily pooped and they died of dehydration in the bedroom. I know about I know about it because of the fight.
Give it like a month more, or even now, you say a voice line is gonna become a meme, and like you'll remember that shit. You're like, oh, I see. What
One
you're
of the
talking
biggest
Honka.
memes is an NPC line from PoE 1, and it just is still saying exile. If you go on Reddit or any of these places,
Mhm.
they'll be just like, yeah, it's still saying exile, stuff like that. If you've seen the Quinn thing, that's
What's
one
the
thing
meme?
that
Wait,
gets
what does it
repeated in
mean,
his
though?
chat.
Oh,
Just
you're
still
still in
saying exile?
Oh, like because you
somebody
played so
be like,
much.
I got this terrible fucking drop. I died on death, and just the comments are just still saying
Still
exile.
in exile. Okay, that's kind
Still
of
saying.
Yeah. No, the
No,
bosses though, like, dude, I am honestly fucking great. I love that shit. I haven't after coming from a First Descendant, that's my first new game I played since First Descendant. I can tell you, dude,
That's another great example of games.
like,
a game that
cool.
like a game where it's like, oh, here comes the boss, and you just fucking wipe them, and you're like, who was that guy?
Dude, the only boss I remember from First Ascent is like I remember their colors. I'm like, oh, this guy's a poison guy. This guy's like some electric fire.
That game.
It's
so
and it's a reskin. Every level you go to and map, it is literally the same reskin of the same enemy. So the moment I saw that every enemy's different, I was like, dude, this is it.
The amount
this
of mob variety and everything is so nice.
Oh, dude, there are reskins of certain.
I can't wait for
mobs,
4, 5, 6. Dude.
You know those little fucking porcupine bitches that shoot out.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then there's the reskin version of fire.
Do they all? Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Is they also get different changes to moveset?
I mean, you see that with humans too.
Wait,
Sentinels.
Boys. Can we all agree? The River Hag is a fucking bitch.
No, the River Hag's that mob.
Oh, in the fucking Act 1 when you come out.
No, in Act 2.
I don't know. I don't know if he's ran into her yet and stuff, or not enough to where he's probably has a deep-seated fucking hatred.
It's in fucking Act 3 when you go into like
There's
the
a mob.
yeah.
There's a mob called the River Hag.
I fought it because I've done Act 3 probably.
She's not a hard enemy to kill.
There. I saw you in Act 2.
She's not a very memorable mob unless you know what you're seeing.
Oh, dude, her attacks are quite fucking memorable.
That's why I'm saying Doc. I don't think knows.
He knows.
I'm in Act 5. I should know. I should have fought.
Yeah, he knows.
I'll explain. I'm explaining to the people at home too.
Yeah.
She'll spawn. She'll do a little bit of water bending. All right. She'll hit you with a little bubble. In the span of about, if you don't get out of that fucking bubble. And there's a visual indicator, like water will drench your screen. But the amount of time you have to get out of that fucking ball is god-awful. If you're in that thing for 2 goddamn seconds, your infant lungs, you'll die instantly. There's no slow tick down of health or anything. You just dead.
Yeah, and the worst part is that it slows you down.
You get slowed.
Keeping you in there. It's like, where are you going?
Wait, what's her name? River Hag, right?
River Hag. It's one of those like skinny blue, greenish blue.
If she's surrounded by enemies, if she's surrounded by enemies, she'll hang back while they all fucking just jump on top of you.
Oh, yeah. This isn't a boss. This is a fucking mob. Yeah.
It's a mob, yeah.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Mob.
I fucking hate these because sometimes they'll be off frame. You don't even see them, but their abilities are still going.
That bitch, I got swarmed and stun locked a bunch, and then this bitch just walks up and just bubbles me, and I died on like a tier 14 map.
No, I remember. I was trying to figure out where all these bubbles are fucking coming from, and the bitch is like out of frame on a pillar that I can't see because it's like right at the edge of my FOV, and she's just fucking throwing water at me, and I'm like, where is this fucking water bending coming from?
Yeah, that one's rough. That's one mob that lives in my head rent free. If I see a River Hag, everything else, no. If there's a boss in there and there's a River Hag, I'm killing that River Hag instantly.
Yeah,
I'm focusing the River Hag.
Dude, the only like mobs that stick in my head was the Act 1 when you went down this fucking hole to find cockroaches and shit and centipedes. Because they were gross. I remember that shit. I'm like, fuck you. I'm not. That's only
nice. I think it's fun. No, that
wasn't so bad.
Fuck cockroaches.
As frustrated as this game makes me
and the fucking stone guys, they just pop out of nowhere every time. I'm like, okay,
the one that come out like doing a wave.
Every time I'm like trying to predict when they're coming, and I'm like, where the fuck are they?
Those guys.
I thought there might be like an indicator you can tell, but
no.
Speaking of Act 2, you ever just enter Act 2? Oh yeah, let's talk about little shit like ants. Able to move.
One where they
they come out of the rocks.
And I come out in Act 2. I'm in the fucking desert. Red sand everywhere, right?
Yeah.
I got the boys, right, defending the front line. I'm like, okay, I'm going out. I see some fucking hyenas, right? Kill the hyenas. And then I take a little turn. There's a little fucking anthill. Fucking swarm of these little shits come out of nowhere, and they push you. I'm like, dude. How they? I'm a fucking warrior, dude. They push me, and they push me to the point where they, you know where those like fire scorpions?
Oh yeah,
those
they have their little
bags?
prongs coming out. Yeah.
Yeah, so this is before they changed the body blocking thing. So I got body blocked by these little ants, pushed to these scorpions. The scorpions spawn out and they ejaculate lava.
Yeah.
And I couldn't move. I'm like, what is happening?
Great. I think that was great. I loved Act 2 because I felt like I had actual like friends in that game because the NPCs like, you know, they like you'll be like walking around randomly and you're like, what the fuck is this noise? And then you just see 2-3 motherfuckers trying to fight someone. And I'm like, all right, yeah, I'll help you guys.
Dude, I love Suck My Masala. She was hot.
Who?
The only hot character. Suck My Masala. The chick with a string bikini in Act 2.
Dude, the only character I vividly remember is Act 3 because I found out the bitch had hanging titties all over the place. I know who you're talking about. I know.
Apex of filth.
Yeah, that bitch, dude. I didn't notice. Dude, I didn't notice it until I talked to her for like a good minute, and then I went into the map, and then you call her because of the corpses, and then I zoom in, and I'm like, is this bitch just hanging loose?
I think I was like 12 hours deep into a stream, and I saw that. I was like, oh.
I was not expecting this at all, dude.
The main thing I remember about Act 3 is don't drink the water.
Don't drink the water.
Don't drink the water.
I love her voice lines. That's a fun one, dude. Now, as frustrated as this game's end game has honestly made me at times, I really cannot wait to actually
the amount of
fight
fucking
insane
shit
boss.
We talk about it, we still can't stop playing it.
Yeah,
I was gonna say, like we're talking mad. We could talk mad shit, like, and we've been glazing it for a little bit here, but like, there's a lot of stuff I
still think though. I haven't played Endgame, but even if it is tedious, if a game makes you want to play it more when you first play it, it's still worth it. Like if the beginning of the game, it's like an anime, dude, or any show. You watch it the first couple episodes, and that's what keeps you watching it and wanting to do more.
You want to know what's funny? When you compare Diablo 4 campaign and PoE 2 campaign, I have no idea, or nor do I remember anything in Diablo campaign, and I can tell you. Like what happened in fucking PoE 2 campaign, even though I didn't pay attention to the story.
Dude, I don't remember shit in Warframe.
The characters are memorable, all right? We were talking about Una fucking coming every time you bring her stuff. You got the old lady.
I like the actually I will say like the old man in Act 1. Like, you know, his something about his voice. I'm just like,
wait, Renly?
Which one?
Yeah, Renly, like
the blacksmith.
Yeah,
you know the fucking NPC names.
Yeah, dude, it's
what the fuck,
dude. That's what I miss in Warframe, because there used to be a time where you would be like NPCs Lotus.
Felt like
like Lotus felt like a character, dude, not some weird fucking whatever she's now.
We're not going to talk about 1999 this week because I'm
no. That's why I didn't bring up.
There's nothing to talk about 1999.
Well, no, I'm just saying to anybody listening, like, what 1999 happened too, guys?
No.
Here, I'll summarize 1999.
No,
you get
don't.
to have a relationship with the Warframe. That's it.
You get to have a dating sim, sir. You get to actually talk to people. That's crazy.
We'll talk about it next week.
But like, dude, no. Warframe. When you first play Warframe, you feel connection towards your characters, and by the end you don't have that. You like everything is just gone. Lotus gone. Fucking like your operator Drifter, now there's two of them, it's all gone. You don't feel that connection.
Everything all over the place.
So there's a few issues there that contribute to that. One is the disjointedness of quests. One is the gap between everything. Nothing. PoE has the advantage of being everything tied together. It's Acts 1 through 6 are an avenue to endgame, and you're following the story all the way through. Warframe, you do one quest, and then you go off, and you have some fun elsewhere, and then you loop back at when you want.
Yeah,
is an important thing. Like PoE 1, PoE 2, I mean, you don't have really a choice to do something else. You have to go. You can go fuck off and do a side quest or something, but ultimately you're still coming back. Yeah, but
like Warframe still had. Like you have Onko from like
character,
or you have Lotus. Like I think the main reason I bring up Lotus is because like when we like a couple of years ago, dude, Lotus used to be like a fucking thing we loved. Matter. We fucking like we were like that's Lotus, dude. That's her fucking mommy, and like now she's like nothing. She's just You don't feel that connection towards any Warframe characters at all. Even motherfuckers hate Ordis because he says the same fucking lines over and over.
Is that a pun?
I'd rather have ChatGPT run Ordis than anything.
ChatGPT Ordis.
Dude, that would be fucking great.
There's something to be said about just characterization in Warframe.
It's also two different games, so like I can't just compare them as much.
Well, you also never keep in mind you almost never interact. In fact, there's systems built around never interacting with some of these characters.
True.
Yeah.
Right? Ordis, you never physically go talk to until like the last parts of the game in terms of like New War, and even then, it's just like I don't care. This is an NPC vendor. Give me my shit. In PoE 2, for example, he's a vendor, but he'll have a small little voice line. But also through the acts, there's these little characterizations that, as little as they are, they endear you to the character. The same thing happened in Diablo 1.
I mean, they have that with Clem, right? What's his face? People just love Clem because he says
almost
Clem.
every character you talk to, you see some type of connection towards them with a story, a little bit. Whereas Warframe, you go to Cetus and you do that quest, you talk to the two like husband and wife.
There's two
and
people.
All the other people you talk to because
cuck?
they're a vendor.
Cockzoo
Like all the other vendors you just talk to because
exactly.
you need something. There's no story.
Yeah.
There's nothing. It is literally flat.
No.
I mean, he's bald like Sneeko too. So there's that.
Sneeko and Sonya.
Like even
Anko's sitting
Solaris,
over
dude,
there
you
in
just
the
talk to the
caves.
main people. You barely get to see any other voice lines.
Yeah.
Other than
Yeah.
the main. Like there's no
There's-
emphasis on the side characters at all.
There's if you explore some of the extended media for Warframe, you can, but it's
You shouldn't have to. You should be able to play a game and be like, oh, I remember that. I remember that.
That's kind of what I'm
character.
saying. That's kind of what I'm getting at is like, I don't want to say it's impossible for you to grow attachments to these characters because I mean, as someone who's gone to 2 TennoCons at this 2 or 3 at this point, people obviously like cosplay as some of these characters and stuff and everything. Like, there's the great Little Duck cosplay, all that kind of stuff.
But I think it's more Warframes. The thing you actually
100%.
actively like interact with all the time.
Much more endeared to the Warframes themselves, which is kind of funny as they are. It's either their own Warframe, the personalization of it, or just there's very very.
But like PoE 2, dude, if there was cosplays, I guarantee you, nobody would dress up as their character. It would just be actual
I
like
could see
NPCs.
people, like,
I think.
doing gear and cosmetics and
Oh,
stuff.
fuck is that? There's a little bug in my room. A stink bug.
Oh,
My
I
bad.
thought it was on the screen too, but I just saw it was Ash falling down on his fucking CGI screen.
Oh, you
Were
saw it
I
too?
thought you were about to say it was
No.
night.
I saw like I saw like a black
stink
stuff
bug.
everywhere, and I'm like, oh, is that the bug? No, it's just
That's
Ash coming down.
racist, sir.
That's not racist, all right?
No, I don't know.
But like you also, I don't know. I think like you can't just compare Warframe to PoE because they're two fundamentally different games, right?
No, but you could.
But they're
point
both
at a few things.
ARPGs. They're both ARPGs.
I just think in the
but
character
Warframe
sense
is
and the
not isometric. That's about
story
it.
building. Because like the one vivid point of story I do remember is that the fucking hooded guy is here to save us or save from the fucking giant beast, right? And
I didn't even pay attention to what the hooded guy
one.
does.
yeah, and he's apparently like a
I know he's like
angel
God or
or
some
dark
shit. That's
something
about
guy.
it.
I'm not gonna say anything because he makes more sense if you played PoE 1, and obviously, again, if you don't want spoilers, I'm not gonna say anything.
We don't give a
I'm
fuck,
not
dude.
going to be playing PoE 1.
No,
Yeah, dude, come on.
but it also, again, the game does a decent enough job to where it's like if you didn't play it, it's just kind of like, oh, cool, you're this
Wait,
guy, and
PoE 2 is a continuation story of PoE.
PoE 2 is set 20 years after the events of PoE 1.
Ooh,
20
so we
years.
should get a video soon from somebody with the
There's already
chronological
lore video.
order.
Well, that'll probably come more once the actual PoE 2 is complete.
Yeah.
Because I've got the art book in the back there and it explains kind of the outline of Acts 4 and 5.
And you're
How
not
much?
even
How
gonna-
much was that art book, by the way? You know,
$4.80.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just I mean, Night knows. Also, you
I
bought
might
that
get it.
pack Night. How much guild stash currency is there currently? How much currency is in the?
I tried to donate to the guild stash, but then it didn't go. It says 8 out of
Wait,
8.
can you always
quad
buy
tabs or
these
some shit.
packs always, or is it like a limited time?
No, you can always buy. So no, they are a limited time. So core supporter packs. Excuse me.
No, like if I wanted
Core
to buy the
supporter
book
packs.
later in life.
No,
Oh,
limited. No, so you have to buy the pack. The core supporter packs last about a year.
The book comes with a pack?
The art book? Yeah, you turn down physical items. It was one of the things.
Oh, I didn't know it was.
That's crazy.
It's all good. I thought it was just a t-shirt.
I'm sure you can email them and be like...
It's a t-shirt, it's a sweatshirt, and it's the art book.
Dude, I'm sure you can email them and be like, dude, actually, I kind of want them.
I don't know. No, because you opt out and you get...
Yeah.
They compensate you for not taking the physical item.
Yeah, I opted out.
So if you buy it again, you're basically...
But can you buy the book separately, though?
I don't know.
I don't
You'd have to ask support. I don't. There's not an option.
I think the book is worth investing into, to be honest, though. But I'm not gonna pay $500 for a fucking book.
It's a collectible. It's not like anything like you get anything insane with it.
mean,
it's just a nice peek behind the curtain. I enjoyed reading it and stuff, seeing the art design for all the mobs and bosses. There's a bit of extra lore about like acts 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 that you wouldn't normally get, stuff like that. So I mean,
I can kind of see it not them selling it after, just because like, oh, I was here at this time. It's like, you know, Excalibur or fucking what do you call it?
You have to think about print and shipping and all that.
Yeah.
Well, not even that excluded. It's a thing.
I think they have enough money for that.
Is that a hard copy?
Yeah, it's a hardcover.
Oh.
Like even if they even if they make the books per order by order and it takes like a time to get here, I think that's still fine.
Well, for me, it's a thing of you also I personally think FOMO to a degree with heavy asterisks. Like how they do it, I think here is really good. You get a year to buy the pack. If you don't buy the pack within a year, you miss it.
Yeah.
Like I wish games like Warframe I would feel more incentivized to buy things from Warframe and DE if they did certain FOMO things. Again, I don't want it like every month. I want FOMO. I like FOMO. I do.
I don't know why that sounds so gay.
That's gonna sound.
It's like saying you like CBT. Yeah.
And I think it's a really controversial point. So if somebody's like, you're fucking wrong, it's like, you don't have to agree.
Yeah,
we love controversial points, dude. That's great.
Well, it is. It is like there's a lot of people.
People forget people can have opinions. Yeah,
dude. No. It's the same reason why people want to be first in line for their show that's gonna release on a Sunday night because of FOMO. Yeah. You know, it's like when Freerun was releasing. Sorry, but like everybody was watching it episode by episode, and you literally see it on Twitter. People were getting FOMO because they weren't watching it and all that shit.
Speaking of Freerun, I watched that shit twice as it was coming out, both in Japanese and English dub. I preferred the English dub, so I would watch the Japanese just to know what was happening, and then wait for the English dub to enjoy it a lot more.
You don't work. You're just at home, so you could do that. That's crazy. Like some of us.
No, but there's for me, it's like a thing of not only am I first off, I'm paying an exorbitant amount of money. Like we're talking about a 480 USD.
But you saved
pack.
up for that though.
Well, of course.
Are you just talking about in general, as in like the pricing?
That is an extremely expensive pack for any digital thing. Digital thing. That is an exorbitant amount of money. After taxes, about $520. Not accounting shit. Sure, but That's irrelevant right now. Like I've paid $520. Even if I opt out, 520 USD is a lot of money for a video game pack.
That's rent.
Now, if you could buy that at any other fucking time, sure, I still get my stuff for it. I've been compensated, but I am also part of that value of that pack includes the fact that once it's gone, it's now in my mind, if any RuneScape player is going to know this, it's a bit of a flex, or it appreciates in value in my mind because it's.
You use normal terms. He's like RuneScape players.
Well, no, because RuneScape players, there's items in the game where it's like if you have a party hat, it's worth it's priceless.
But I do wonder though if that price is because it's a free to play game. That's why it's so high.
That's part of it, I think, for sure. If you look at their packs, if you look at the cosmetic store, it's extremely expensive. The Despair armor set in particular for PoE 2,
but it is a proper free to play. Which is
when it comes out, it's definitely
outside of stash tabs, which of course you're going to need something. You're going to make money somewhere. and they're not egregiously priced, and they do sales at least once a month for stash tabs, if not twice a month, and they're pretty good sales. And that the stash tabs aren't really something you need to use until, I'd argue, based off how long you have to play to get to maps, at almost 100 hours in some cases.
It's a quality of life thing. Just being able to go in your inventory, control, just fucking drop that shit in there,
So but again, I'm not going to begrudge a company for having to make their money.
It's the right way to make money.
If anybody complains, listen, I'll say, like, you're not the one buying, okay? It's there if you want to. Yeah. It's a free-to-play game. They're not if you're complaining about, like, skins or whatever,
dude, like
that's no.
If you're complaining about skins,
your whole game is free-to-play. Like, there's nothing stopping you from playing the whole game without spending money.
People will look at this differently, especially when it comes to League.
Yes.
Yeah, I get it. But at the same time, if the game is not creating a problem and then selling you a solution, and then whatever is available on the MTX store is just quality of life or just something you want to do yourself. Yeah, I just died from AoEs. That's great.
I will say, like, the pricing I always tell people is, it sucks. Like, again, I was saying the Despair Armor Pack, 840 points. That is an $84 armor set.
Yeah.
Does nothing for you. That armor set costs you $84 to just own. That's a lot of money for a single armor set.
It is, but it also makes you think, do I
you can barely see the screen?
No, but, like, it makes you think, though, do I really fucking want this shit? Like, it'll make you think,
You're not going to open your wallet for $84 and be like, I think I wanted it.
If you buy it, you're going to fucking use it or look at it or something.
Yeah.
Because it's like fucking, Warframe, you buy the fucking, what is it? What's the cape called? What are they called? All the capes? Yeah, Syandanas. You buy, like, everybody buys the fucking long one with the, like, giant shoulders for $5. You use it for, 3 times, and you're like, dude, this fucking blocks half my view. I'm not going to wear this shit.
A lot of people still like that, the Rapala.
Like, it's not like that. If you buy $84 worth of fucking cosmetic, you're gonna use it.
Yeah. Well, it's
Plus, like, I don't know. I don't mind that at all. It's a free-to-play game. So, like, as long as the aspect that I need, which is gem stash, or a good pricing, cosmetics I could give a fuck about, because that is all just subjective.
That's part of the reason why I've had such an emphasis on people. Like, if you need a guild, or you need more stash tabs, or you need just someplace to kind of dump shit, join the guild. Because we've got now 5 quad tabs, a gem tab. I bought a fucking flask tab because I saw you goobers collecting flasks, and a few other things. Like, it's been working great, I think. I haven't been around the group as much just because I've been busy with so much other stuff.
What's your name in the guild, by the way?
MrRoadblock.
So,
dude, guild. Wait. I have to say this for the people at home. You can see Rhodes' complexion, right? You can see ours, clearly. His name is MrRoadblock.
No, so I was
the entire guild is filled with brown people.
No.
Think about that.
No,
Me,
Asian brown, Asians too.
I was 11 years old. I played like 3 games at the time. I was MrRoadblock.
Dude,
like, you are genuinely, it is a fact at this point that you are the diversity finder. You are the.
I get my moment on the stand now.
Oh my god, everybody's brown in the guild except.
I get my defense time.
Dude, we gotta get more diversity here. Holy shit!
MrRoadblock in like every other game, so I was like, you know what? In every other game I play, I'm gonna make it tied to the game somehow. I was 11 years old. I don't know anything about Path of Exile's aesthetic. I was like, it seems like a really like dark and like weird world of like magic and stuff. And I was playing a duelist. So I was like, I'm going to be a master duelist. MrRoadblock. I'm like, yes. I log back in like 6 years later. I'm like, what the fuck BDSM shit was I doing?
Dude, I still remember my old Steam account. I don't use it anymore. I mean, I don't even have password or anything to it because I made a complete new Steam account, right, for Twitch.
Yeah.
But, like, I think there used to be so weird names for, like, Operation Fries, which is, like, weird as shit, dude.
I'll take that over mine.
Over Demon Doctor?
Dude, I've no over the PoE one. I
Oh,
have
yeah.
a support ticket opened from them. I opened. How long ago did I open this? They've been super nice, but the response times on this has
You know
been.
what you should have done? Be like, I want to change my name. Why? I grew up.
I grew up, yeah. So I started this email thread on November 25th.
Dude, guaranteed name change.
They didn't respond
on the spot.
Dude,
my account name is. You've seen my account name? No. No, that's my witch name. No, I'm talking about the account name.
No, what is it?
Coley Bodge. You want to know? I have no idea what it means. I was trying to think of a fucking username. I'm just like, I just did this on the keyboard, and it hit Coley Bodge, like KOLIBAG. I don't know how that happened, but I'm like,
what else needs to be said?
I don't even know what the fuck that means.
I'm starting to do it now more, where I don't do it over PoE, but like it used to be where like I want to make all my names the same, Demon Doctor, but now like I'm starting to like
that.
It's good for like symmetry and like just having everything the same.
Symmetry.
You know what I mean though.
Mm-hmm.
But like starting like lately, I'm like I kind of want to change it up. I want to be like I want to make random shit, names. For streaming, it was a good thing, like for Warframe, and it was partially because of Warframe, because like everybody's 69. Like, oh, Doc, let me join your mission. I'm like, what's your IGN? I'm like, it was so fucking like, it was like some random name. I'm like, oh fuck, I gotta change this to Demon Doctor. I can't be like, this guy, and it's so hard to be like, dude, it's the same as my IG, as my simp Twitch. It's just easier to say that. But I think like lately, I'm starting to like make my own names.
For me, when I play RPG games, I want to be role playing, so I like all my characters to have their own unique name.
Dude, good thing you
something like.
I used Demon Doctor already, Demon Doctor 7. I can't use that now at all. Like next season, it's gone, dude. I'm gonna be like,
I've started just naming my thing like blank block or whatever, like mercenary block in PoE. So I was like, yeah, why not?
Well, you know what's funny? My monk has the best name because it is the perfect reference.
The Monkster Baiter.
No, he's called Calamity Queller.
Oh.
Now for those who got it right away, you guys, you're fucking weebs, and you know that. So Calamity Queller is a weapon. It's a staff weapon. I'm not jacking off. I'm just showing you like it's a staff. It has a long shaft. All right. It's a staff, quarter staff, or more like a polearm.
Why can't I have a
right? Staff? And it's on a character that does ice damage. And my monk, Herald of Ice, running Ice Strike. It was like the perfect name. I'm like,
Also, Kaiju shirt, sir. Like it. The eyes are reflective. Very nice. I like that.
Yeah, Kaiju number 8.
Season 2?
Shit.
Or is it a movie?
Green?
No.
Is there a movie coming first?
It's actually green eyes.
Don't care.
So it's like green screening.
Kaiju number 8 was really fucking good. I enjoyed it.
I love the soundtrack to it. It's so different.
Dude, yes. They're opening which one is it?
Their outro?
No, the intro. Was it the outro?
Abyss?
Like One Republic or what are their names? The guy
Republic. I was shocked when I saw they did it. I was like, I don't know many music,
I didn't know that
I
either.
recognize them.
You know what the funny thing is? Where's it at?
Arcane was so good. Season 2 was so good.
I have yet to watch Arcane.
Oh, it is so good. Dude.
Yeah, Abyss from Kaiju
right there. I'm like,
by Youngblood.
Uh-huh.
What the funny thing is, I didn't realize what the lyrics were until like I listened to it in my car for like the 100th time.
Save my life.
And I was like, oh shit, this is like I'm going through some shit, like deep fucking depression shit. And somebody, I'd be like, I pulled up to Dutch Bros with that. Somebody saved my life, and the person's just looking at me like, you all right? Like,
give me the bag of fries.
I like Kaiju, but the ending, like of the season, it was a big cliffhanger, and I hate cliffhangers, man.
I think it was a good cliffhanger though, because it did end on a good note that he will survive.
But you also got to realize that season 1s it's a lot less common now, but a lot of season 1s for animes are like, are we gonna make a season 2?
We don't know.
So they leave you on a huge cliffhanger because they're like, please be popular enough to where we can actually make another one of these, But
I feel like you usually know that by episode 3 or 4. But I see what you're saying. So
sometimes, but especially if it's production costs, value, all that stuff.
Like Chainsaw Man, it's getting a movie now instead of a.
Chainsaw Man was already big as a manga, but as soon as they made an anime, it blew the fuck up. It's like all over. It's main. I don't want to say mainstream, but a lot of people were talking about it.
But going back to Kaiju, yeah, the ending, I don't think it was a cliffhanger because he technically figured it out with the president. Have you not watched it?
I have.
Yeah,
I read it.
Dude, it's fucking fine. It's so long ago. It's fine. Spoilers, chat. Don't. Or YouTube, sorry. Or I stream too much. But yeah, no, I don't think it was a cliffhanger. Personally, they figured that shit out, and now it's just his continuation of what he's gonna do next. That's all it is.
Alcohol.
I wish. I drank so much beer yesterday. I went to Korean barbecue. I was supposed to play my dating sim, but I didn't.
Wait, are you playing that Korean dating sim?
Yeah, I was supposed to play it yesterday, and then fucking what do you call it?
Bro doesn't know it.
Yeah, it's a live action one. No, I played one before.
It's hilarious, man. I watched Asmongold play it.
Yeah,
and then Amira play it. I feel Asmongold's reaction was way better.
Funny.
What do you mean, of course? Huh? What do you mean, of course?
I don't think I could ever play a game like that.
It's just for funs, dude. It's just it's not like you don't take it
seriously.
seriously. Yeah, we're not going there like, oh yeah, we're gonna be gooners here. No, it's just funny, dude.
No, of course, but no, it's just one of those things where it's like, that's such an awkward thing for me.
Dude, no, I played the last one.
That is such a foreign emotion at all. Like, are you going to date me? It's like,
no, that's not. No, that's not how it works.
Not like
that's
that.
not.
I've never seen a dating sim before.
No.
So you're just going out of your way to try and rizz up these girls who find you like creepy.
Even worse.
Basically, no. Here, this is how every dating sim basically goes. Is you're the protagonist, right? And everything falls in place like a fucking isekai character. That's how it is.
Literally my life.
Literally, she just falls and you become girlfriend, husband. Literally, that's how it goes.
Can you just like dude, no,
I swear to God, that's literally every dating sim.
Can you like just drop them?
Like, oh yeah. So like I played one, right? Like a while ago. And this is gonna be sad, but like I got stuck. So like when most dating sims, you have if you
stuck in a dating sim,
like there's multiple girls, right? Like the one I played was a live action like Korean one, so it was like 5 of them, and like at the end you get to choose who you want to be. At the end you get to choose who you want to be, but before that you kind of have to like make all of them happy because there's just different situations that happen, and I got stuck because I couldn't satisfy all of them.
I hate harem shit.
No, I couldn't satisfy. It's not a harem, dude. It's just
it's 100% a harem.
No, you're not sleeping with all of them. Harem would be if you slept with all of them, but it's only like you choose one at the end.
Okay.
Yeah, so like I got stuck because I couldn't satisfy. I couldn't make all of them happy, so I had to go back a level, like to like fix shit.
Doc can't make women happy.
Dude, I swear to God, we were like there for 45 minutes. Like, guys, no shot, I'm this bad at a dating sim too. That's crazy, dude.
That's hilarious.
That's crazy.
That's hilarious. No, I could never play a dating sim. I'd be fucking awful at it.
Dude, I think you'd make good content on it, honestly, because you'd be awkward in it.
I have no riz.
That'd be the content for YouTube. That'd be fucking great.
Dude, did you see the other one?
Shoes look nice. They're shoes.
About the phone game where this guy got transported into the phone game and now he has like a psychotic waifu trying to kill him.
Fuck.
You didn't see that one?
Game something. I know there's one who gets teleporting. He like goes out and finds a robot with like a ball and everything.
So this dude has been playing this phone game and basically he's taking care of this like NPC in this phone game. And it's basically it's also a dating game, but then he gets the opportunity to teleport into her universe, into her phone world, and he thinks he's like the luckiest guy ever, but then he can't leave, and it turns out that she's been bringing in men. And feeding on their like essence and shit.
That feels like a hentai
type of porn.
Yeah, the moment you mentioned essence, that's like a succubus, dude.
Yeah, she's like she kills them and like
it sounds like a hentai.
And traps them. It's so fucked up. It's hilarious. Asmongold played it, and
it's a game. I thought it was an anime.
Yeah, it's a game. I saw it.
See, I want to play games like funny shit like that, like tavern simulators and like gym simulators. I want to play shit like that, dude. I think that would be funny shit.
I'm probably gonna start playing stuff like that once I get
older.
Once things calm down. No. Like tavern. I'm talking about his tavern. I'm not playing dating sim games. I already told you that shit ain't happening.
Dude, I think it'd be good content.
It probably would be, but it'd be fucking cringe as fuck. No, Tavern Simulator games and stuff like that. I'll probably be doing more of that once.
You should
I
play a
get
gym
editors
simulator and
stuff
judge
going over.
everybody working out in there.
Oh, dude, I'd cry. I'd cry.
You show chat. This is how you do a proper bench press. All right.
This is what you do, boys. Then I get some actual person in the comments being like, "This is fucking retard."
It's gonna be fucking great, dude. There's two taverns. One is solo. One is with 4 people.
Oh boy,
dude, we could do a collab. You could be cooking. I could be chopping wood.
We still haven't played Baldur's Gate.
I didn't hear that.
We still haven't played Baldur's Gate.
This guy.
Knight's balding.
You know what's even worse? When
It's
we
been,
said we'll
I
play
believe, about
PoE
10 episodes
together.
on the podcast
Road
since we've
left us.
mentioned Baldur's Gate, by the way.
I don't know what you guys are talking about. What time are we at, Doc? What time?
1:34.
Wow, we've been talking for an hour and a half.
It's a good time.
Is that bad?
No, that's pretty good.
No, yeah.
Yeah, it's just like we haven't, talked.
If we had Az, it would be like at least 3 hours, but he's not here.
Az with family.
No, he came back. He's just
We're
sick.
his family.
He literally said, "Good
We're
morning,
his
am sick. Just got home last night."
Oh,
Good morning.
never mind.
Can't believe this guy.
I need to
believe
take a
him.
dump real badly right now.
We're his family.
You guys want
I
to
don't
end?
think anyone
I
heard that.
mean, we might have to end it here because Knight has to go take a dump.
Yeah.
We might have to end it here.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right. We can't stop that.
Dude,
I mean,
wait, no.
yeah.
Have you not ever ended stream because you had to go take a dump?
No.
No, I just
I do it all the
shit.
time.
Yeah,
So
I
they-
say
no,
like
last-
peace,
last-
BRB. I gotta take a
I'll
shit.
be like
That's
2.5 hours in, and I'm like, "Fuck, dude, I want to like sit on my toilet for 45 minutes, scroll Twitter. I can't be
Oh
gone
my
that long.
God,
I'm just
dude.
gonna end my stream and then I'll just go
No,
take
Yeah,
a shit."
listen.
I found
Never
the new
take your
meta.
phone in the bathroom, dude. The amount of times I just sit on the fucking seat, doom scrolling.
Dude, my fucking
till I
legs
go
realize
numb.
My
yeah,
legs
my
go-
thigh gets numb and I can't stand up. I'm like, ah, shit.
Then I'm like,
I
I
gotta-
might as well just sit more and browse more, you know?
No, so what I found my new meta strat
Wha-
actually recently.
what's your-
How is that a
what is
meta
it?
strat?
No, you haven't heard it yet. So
Tell us.
I had to go take a giga shit, right? Like I was like, all right, this one's gonna be
It's
bad.
gonna be a good, an hour
So
one.
I told chat, all right, I'm gonna go take a shit. I'll be back in 2 seconds. Grab my phone. I just start chatting in there. I just chat in my own chat. Hey,
I do,
fellas.
yeah, I do the same shit.
Dude, dude, it was.
Is that the one where you
it
change
worked.
shirts when you walk back?
Dude, you know what's
There
the worst
was
part?
okay. That might have been. I think that might have been the same one. I don't know why I
that
did
shit
it.
was
I
so
think,
funny though.
So I took a shit one time on stream, and I came back in completely different clothes. I came back on camera in completely different clothes.
Why, did you
I don't
like
know
shit
what
on
the
yourself?
fuck. I don't know what I was thinking.
Dude,
Like,
did
I
you
think
shit
it was
so
just
hard
like,
you were sweating, so you had to change?
no,
or
it was just. I don't know what I did.
Dude,
It
you've
was
never
just
had
like,
a shit in your life where you just took everything off? You
I was
took
just
all
like,
your like
these sweatpants
pants,
Oh yeah, when it was
are-
hot
you
as
know?
hell. Yeah.
these sweatpants are really uncomfortable. Let me change them before I step back on camera. And I just thought about it. I was like, man, if anybody came in here like for like 5 minutes, like he's like wearing something else from like 2 minutes ago, and he said he had to go to the bathroom. Did this guy just shit everywhere?
just lit up
Did
that bathroom.
did this guy just take the brown Crayola crayon and go to town? Like,
Oh my god. You know what's funny? One time we were watching a movie on Discord and I had to take a shit. So what I had to do,
Eee.
I booted up the movie on my phone and I went to the bathroom.
oh,
right,
mic off,
but
mic off,
I-
mic off.
I forgot to mute the thing, so I was like,
Hey,
"Ugh," you know. And then I flushed, and everybody heard it. It was like, "Are you in the bathroom?" I'm like, oh shit, I got to mute.
Dude, that you guys are just on a different level. All I've done is end stream to take a shit,
I
or
was
No,
expecting
dude.
you to just be like,
No.
just absolutely like,
Dude,
like
I was
so,
squeezing as
my
well. I
worst,
was like,
dude, mine's
you
not
know?
even as bad. My worst enemy is the moment I start streaming, I have to go take a shit. So like there'll be times I start streaming, people come in, I'm like, hey guys, BRB, I gotta go take a shit real quick. They're like,
so,
did he just...
so truth be told, like that was one of my biggest fears when I had got this new headset, so because it's wireless, and I was like, oh, it's got also a mic attached to it, so like if I don't mute this, so there was like I took a shit and I was just like, man, I was like, I forget what I was doing. I was either in a call or on stream, and I was like, I thought about it halfway through. Because I was thinking, this was an aggressive shit. Right? So I was like, does this just automatically connect to my Go XLR? Meaning, like, if I forgot to mute this, does chat just all hear me slapping ham in here? Like, just
Dude.
salami rubbing off each other or something? Just
I used to do that with the Astro A50s though. When I had those, I used to, when I go to bathroom, it wasn't on, but the moment I flush and everything, and I start washing my hands, I'll be like, chat, I'll be right in. I'm washing my hands. I'm sure you can hear it.
Here's a question.
It's great.
Before you shit, do you put like toilet paper in the toilet?
No, I don't do a ritual before I go take a dump.
So when you take a shit, you expect the water to splash back and give you Neptune's kiss?
It doesn't.
Hey, what the?
Dude,
no.
I have to put that so
Mine doesn't
there's some surface tension. You'd never drop a big one and go.
Yeah. Every once in a while, not every.
But I'm using a bidet anyway, so it's like.
Yeah, I know, but still, I don't want.
He doesn't use a bidet; it's worse for him.
You guys know when in school the ceiling would be low enough and you go smack it. That's what I visualize every single time that happens.
Yeah,
like,
dude.
I could never take a shit.
You gotta put tissue. Like,
I'll be honest,
on the water.
I have never in my life ever taken a shit at school or college. I refuse.
I did it once.
I'm scared as shit. I'm like, some motherfucker's gonna come in and be like, "Are you taking a shit in here?" Because the high school kids are like ruthless, dude.
Dude, yeah, my shit might be so stinky. I don't want people to come like, "Oh my god, he stinks." What's worse? You know, it's even worse. This was in school, happening school. I was walking down the stairs. All right.
Shit slide down your leg.
I thought I was alone, so I ripped fart. And this girl was just walking up. I'm like, oh my god!
You crop dusted her. You crop dusted her.
I have that fear with elevators, dude.
We made eye contact. I'm like, oh no!
No. I have that fear with elevators. I'm like, okay, if I rip one, but somebody somebody gets in randomly, because if I'm going to like the 4th, 5th floor and I rip one and it stops at the 2nd floor, I'm gone. It's gone,
you guys.
Dude.
You guys are way too conscious. I'm a fucking infant. I took an absolute monster loaf. So some dude walked in and coughed, and I started just fucking crying. There was like 2 stalls, so it's like all you hear is just me cracking the fuck up, losing it.
And while he's coughing,
yeah, he's like hacking up a lung because he walked by my stall. I'm just fucking dying.
Dude, that's fucking crazy.
In high school, it happened. It's just someone walked in and just they yelled. Oh, they're just like, "Holy shit!" I just started dying.
Dude, you just don't care, dude. You just don't care.
No, fuck them. No, if you do like, is that you? I'm just gonna dude.
I've had that with like
initiate the rumbling.
The amount of stories I've heard from our janitors at our like workplace that'll like walk in.
Poor bastards.
Because like they see. No. The thing is, the worst part is they know who it is by the shoes. Because most people wear the same shoes every single day. So they're like, they know who it is too. So I'm like,
you guys
wait.
Ever like in school? Did you guys ever like ask like, Billy? If you saw their shoes,
No.
you ever try to, you never like notice the shoes and you strike up a conversation?
I'm sorry, bro, but we're not all like you. We don't make shit awkward. Other people, I know you. Because you said that you did that with Brozyme and shit, right?
No, the Brozyme thing. He was on the other. There was one door, and it was like a closed off room. Like if you were entering a bedroom, that's what it wasn't a stall. There was no underneath. It was just a fucking wooden door in a brick room, and just a one toilet. It was the most menacing thing I've ever seen. But somebody knocked on the door. I didn't know it was Brozyme. Pulled on the door and I was just like, sorry, I'm fighting God in here. And he's like, I understand. It's
Dude,
all good.
I know.
Like,
if you saw one of us taking a shit in a stall, you'd be like, yo, is that dog over there?
Dude,
and then like 2 other people are like,
I'm not going.
Yeah. Dude, I went to Korean barbecue. No,
I've
wait,
said
sorry.
that to people. Like, I've noticed their shoes and I'm like, you all right in there?
I forgot about this, but
like, yep.
This happened to me yesterday. We went to Korean barbecue, and I'm like telling them, yeah, I'm fucking overweight and shit. They're like, you're not overweight, dude. You're not that overweight. And dude, my fucking coworker,
takes off the compression
my
shirt.
coworker, fucking, we didn't even know the server was next to us. She's like coming up, and this man literally goes, "You think this guy's overweight?" And I'm like, dude, you cannot ask that to a fucking server, dude.
100% do that.
Dude, he did that shit, and I couldn't even look at her.
That's
you
normal.
don't ask a server.
That particular question. I don't know if I do that.
Dude,
That's
we're
a little
literally, I'm
rude.
literally like, it's like a joke. We're literally like, oh, dude, I'm not worried. He's like, you're not overweight, dude. He's like, do you think
Yeah,
he's
but
overweight?
that's super awkward.
Yeah, that's
like,
no, that's normal conversation.
No, because okay, in my head, I'm
Asking
like,
the
she's
server.
obviously gonna answer nicely because it's a server. For one of all, it's a very one-sided answer. It was funny. I mean, I gave him shit for it, but like I thought it was pretty fun. It was a good joke because it caught us off guard because he's usually hella chill and shit, right?
Yeah.
I've never seen him do some weird like sus shit like that. It's not sus, but it's like awkward. So that caught me off guard, and I'm like, oh shit, what the fuck, dude? What the fuck? That was the most cringe moment I've had in a while. But I know for a fact,
man.
dude, we cannot be in the same stall as Road. This man would call us out.
Yeah, I hope you're
Dude,
never in the
if
same
you
stall
Knight
as me.
and
honest,
Road
The
are in
same
two
stall.
stalls separately, Road would wholeheartedly make
Okay,
small
so-
talk.
okay,
You
okay.
would make small
If
talk
we're-
while this man
if-
is going to
dude,
town.
So
For all dudes in the stall taking a shit, it's fine. Like, what do you want us
just
to
a
do?
couple of fellas sharing
Yeah.
a shit together.
You're like, God damn, that was a big one, right? Yeah, I know, man.
Them ripping
hey,
ass, and they're like,
hey,
so
hey.
no. Them ripping ass, and
I-
Knight's
I
like, dude,
think-
can I get tier
I
15
think-
maps when we get out?
No, dude, you know what? You know what I would want to do to just weird out somebody like in public. I think it'd be hilarious. Just
Yeah.
like, oh, I gotta take a shit. Oh, you too. Just like go in there. If there's a bunch of people in there, it's like every time you like drop something, we both gotta go, hey, like a cheer.
Yeah, like a
Hey,
That's
another
crazy,
one.
dude.
the shh.
You
Another one's
guys-
coming. Badoink. Ah!
Hey.
You guys need help. You guys need fucking help.
Just having a bit of fun. Just having a bit of fun.
Yeah, dude, why not?
Fucking
You know what's
God.
The
weird?
best part about all of that
that's
is
normal.
if someone else joins in. If some
Oh, yeah.
random dude's just on that same wavelength.
Oh,
No,
dude, that's
the
greatest
worst part is
feeling.
someone's washing their hands and they hear that shit and they're like, what the fuck is
reporting
going
you.
on,
I'm
dude?
reporting this.
No,
these
he was
freaks.
like, he'll be like, yeah, like.
It would probably
if you're on the
be
same
more like,
wavelength,
dude,
yeah.
I wish I was like open like that guy. You know, I was in
Now,
his conscious.
I will say, I'm not gonna just do this to some random person. Typically,
Mhm.
like if I were like,
Is that the
TennoCon,
LTT screwdriver?
It sure is. I got it for
He's trying to
Christmas.
show it off, dude. I told him before, like,
No,
recording.
it's literally such a fidget toy. It's just literally a fidget toy for me so far.
Go on.
no,
Christmas
so-
shit.
Oh, you want to do it? I'll say God.
Can we see it screw in, you know, and everything?
No, but like for like TennoCon and stuff, like I gotta feel you out first, like for like a day or two. Like, can I make this joke? Can
Fill
I
you out? Oh,
can I
okay.
poop in your presence?
Not with us. I think
idea.
you could just, like, not. I mean, if it's a new person, yeah. But if it was one of us, dude.
so how it works with like Kira, Ed, and them, like I the second TennoCon I was with Ed, we literally slept in the same bed, like because we didn't have a choice. But like with people I regularly talk with, because I don't talk with many other streamers and stuff, obviously, and all that crap. No, it'd probably take like just a few hours, but I think that's normal. Like it's like I've never met you. Because
Here's the thing. When it comes to dudes, like, why the fuck should you be ashamed, like, talking about, you know, stuff like that? I think
but still.
it's certain things. Yeah, like,
yeah. No,
Dude,
there's certain things.
No. If I go to TennoCon and
You
I
want me
meet
to
Ed,
talk about
it
my
might be
emotions?
awkward for like the first hour or two. After that,
That's
I'm
what
getting
I'm saying.
shit faced. I'm like, this guy's gonna carry me home. I'm getting shit faced. No shot.
Yeah.
I got
so,
Road.
like,
He'll carry me home. He's strong enough.
you know what? Whenever you guys go out, I'll always be your designated driver. No worries.
Oh yeah, you don't
Nice.
drink, huh? Yeah. I actually told my coworker to pick me up yesterday. I'm like, dude,
we go clean, man. We're clean.
Dude, I'm getting
it's-
shit faced if I meet any of you. I'll end up. I know I won't end up in a back alley with my ass open somewhere. You know, it'll be.
Oh my god. No, so like I didn't even think about it, but when I met Pico, so Pico came up to Minnesota because they don't have micro centers where in like I don't know Whoville, wherever she lives, with the rest.
Does she
of the
live on an
gremlins.
airport or something?
Something like that. Where it's some hole in the ground. She came to town and it was a thing of like one thing. So we went to Micro Center to get all her computer parts so she could take them back with you. And then we went out to eat at like the best burger place I know because I only eat hamburgers when
McDonald's?
I go outside. No, it's
Oh.
a really nice place. I'm not gonna say the name of it. It's mine. It's all mine. And she was just like, you know, I really appreciate that you're the same person in real life that you are online. And I like stopped for a second. I was like, is this a compliment or like Like at first, because it's a weird thing. It's like, why wouldn't you be? And then I thought about it. I was like, yeah, I suppose it'd be like a lot of people just are like, oh hey, oh you're that person, cool, see ya.
Yeah, that's literally me. I'm not this at all in real life.
I know you're a lot more boring now.
Oh yeah.
But no, I thought about it. I was like, that is actually like would be a really big worry, because everyone I've met so far has been kind of how I've perceived them. Whether they're throwing up a front to say hi or something at like an event or something, or for the like Kira and everyone I've stayed with for like an Airbnb is like pretty genuine people. So thankfully I haven't like met anyone who's like really like, I'm like, oh dude, I've been pumped to meet you. Like, how are you? They're just like, yo.
I think it also depends on the person you're meeting. Like if it's one of us, I think we would just be like this. But if it's like
we've also surrounded ourselves with, I think, genuine people. I want to say.
Sure.
I hate all of you.
Yeah, we already know Doc's interests in
pregnant women.
Sure.
I fucking hate you guys.
Doc's gonna go to TennoCon and there's gonna be like some lady that walks by and I'm just gonna stand in front of him like this, like stand back.
I'll
stand
say
back.
one
This
thing.
man is dangerous.
I've seen women who are pregnant that are still really hot. I'm just saying that.
Oh my god,
so
it's spreading.
I'm with Doc.
No.
If it's not
I've
an
never
anime
in my life have said that. All right.
No.
I said that once for an anime character. All right.
No. You
I said she
your
looked.
favorite wife. Dude, you said your favorite wife was a pregnant anime lady.
No, I didn't. My favorite wife was from.
She's not as hot
MILF.
when she's not pregnant. She's not as hot.
Listen, there are hot MILFs IRL. All right.
Dude, I just realized the other day somebody told me in chat that MILF meant like
mama like to fuck.
Yeah, except I thought it was just single women who like have kid but they're like not
I didn't even know it
married.
was an acronym. Holy shit, wait, what?
You never watched American Pie?
I didn't know MILF was an
American
acronym
Pie?
either. Like MILF is actually someone who's married and everything too and has kids.
No. She doesn't have to be married. She just has to be a mom.
Yeah, but
Who
MILF
gave
literally
a woman
means milk I want. No.
Wait, doorbell.
Mom, I like to fuck basically is what MILF is, and that's fucking crazy, dude. I didn't realize
Sorry,
that.
Doc. One more time into the mic.
Shut the fuck
was
up.
that
Shut
first part?
the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Dude, TennoCon. Wait, when's TennoCon, by the way?
I don't know.
You've won twice. Because, dude, I still don't know if we're going to go to Boston, because if not, I'm going to go to another convention that's on the same day. Well, I don't even know if I need to get a hotel for the Boston anime shit. That's the other thing. Same thing with TennoCon.
I just slept on Kira's floor. No, she had like a futon, and then I slept on the floor for a few hours before the.
Dude, I am not
back.
sleeping with snakes at all.
It's a completely different room.
Oh, okay. I'm not sleeping on the same floor as you.
So you could sleep on the futon with me.
That's crazy.
Here,
I'm
Doc.
bringing my own sleeping
Come here,
bag,
Doc.
dude. I told
Come
you on the
here,
other
Doc.
podcast, I'm bringing a sleeping bag with a fucking lock on it. I'll be like, Kira, unlock this at like 8 a.m. for me. I don't want anything getting in this fucking bitch at all.
Scoot over, Doc.
If I see anything poking at me at night, dude, I'm throwing hands. I'm throwing hands on the spot, dude.
Are you coming with us to TennoCon?
I want to.
So is that a yes or a no?
It's a yes, but it's a no as in like I have to be like the moment I get a new job, I gotta be like, hey guys, I gotta take like 2 fucking vacations mid-year. That's the problem.
I'm coughing like a motherfucker.
I mean, it should be fine because it's on the weekend, so technically I should only be like gone for like 2.
Yeah, you're coming. You're coming.
No, I'll come.
We'll get you out there.
Like, I'll take a flight there.
Okay, so the question
The problem
then
is,
are you
though,
gonna fly to Canada or are you gonna fly to me?
I could do both, honestly. I could do where I could go to you first, and then we drive there, and then from there I take a flight back to home. That's also one thing we could do.
Yeah, it depends how much you want to actually interact with me.
Right? I mean, that's fine. But the other, dude, we literally have talked for hours on hours. I'm sure we can survive a car ride. And like, the other thing is...
There's that, but it's also like, would I still be just paying for all the gas?
No, I do half and half.
It'd be kind of a... Would you want to do that still, though? Because you could just get... I'm pretty sure the way to me, it's like a few dollars more to just go to
That's fine.
Canada.
That's fine.
Yeah,
Thing is, if I do go to Canada, though, then I need a ride to pick me up, or I need to get Uber because I don't have Uber on my app.
Yeah, I can give... we'd figure that out. Don't worry about that.
So, boys,
What do you want?
Are we calling it or what?
Yeah, we could call it.
Who are we calling?
Oh, the podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were just talking about TennoCon, like how we want to work that shit out.
I'm just gonna watch you guys.
Pause.
You should stream it. You should stream it.
We could. Honestly, we could just get a modem, dude. Have it set up and go
That's what
stream
I'm
from
gonna
our
do.
phones. Honestly, we could do that.
I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna stream Twitch. But
What the fuck?
I can stream. I can stream the event.
Yeah, we could stream the
I've
Only
thought
thing
about,
is gonna be like making sure we don't show faces of
Well, I'll do what I think. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get a few, like probably just talk to Unite because I know you liked that last year. Get you and Az might be going next year, so I don't know. But get you, Depths. I don't know if she's going or not, and then maybe some other few other people, and then just stream it to all you guys. Answer questions and like show off the event a little bit to your streams and stuff, or just if they want to see it or are unable to go. So I'll just do that because I'm not gonna. I don't know. I've thought about like getting a whole like modem rig and streaming the actual IRL event.
That'd be cool though.
It'd be cool, but it's so much work.
I think the hard part would be like making sure that because if you're like around people that are VTubers or like hidden,
Depths doesn't mind. Yeah, Depths is fine.
Yeah, Depths says she doesn't give a shit from what I understand. But Kira says she definitely does not want to be seen. Joe doesn't want to be seen.
Who did anything?
It's he's someone that the co-stream with Kira.
Who's that?
Joe as Enshin Godimus.
Oh, Joe. Oh yeah, she talks about Joe a lot.
Yep, cool, really cool guy, really nice guy. Well, they both really don't want to be seen, which I get it. That's the other thing is like I'm staying with them constantly and going around the convention center obviously with them quite a bit. I took photos for Kira last year with her cosplay and stuff. Yeah,
but I think that's like future
I don't want to be
shit.
an asshole.
For now, I gotta figure out how the fuck I'm gonna get vacation time for this when I get a job, and what I'm gonna do. Either go to you or go to
probably be able to get it. Yeah, we will figure out that all details.
And then if I have to get a hotel or not, that's the other thing.
You can stay with us. We're right now we're talking about getting an Airbnb to host enough people, so you'll stay with us.
When we get one with an extra bedroom, I'll pay so I can have it to myself.
And there might be just 2 beds in one room.
We'll get an extra bedroom. I'll pay the extra price.
Doc, you just let me know your masturbation hours and I'll stay out. Right, how about that?
7 a.m. to 7 p.m. I believe.
I don't even have one.
Oh man. Yeah, you just doing like duty calls.
And then there's the Boston one, which is I think after or before TennoCon.
Cock 0. See,
I don't know.
I don't always put. I put
because I want to know if we're going to that for sure. Because then if we're not, I need to go to a different one.
I don't know if I'm going to be. I don't know. I really want to go to that, but I don't know if I will.
You're going to the convention, you as well, Doc?
TennoCon?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to go.
Yeah,
I've never gone, so I'm like, even if I don't play the game as much, I know I should go at least once just to meet all the fucking people I know.
Yeah.
You know, build some relationships, like network a little bit, as they say on Twitch.
I do at TennoCon what I do at everything else. I say hi if somebody says hi, or if there's someone I'm like, hey, dude, it's you. Or if somebody says hi to me, that's always really wholesome. I
just want to sleep with that dude.
Actually says hi.
That's all I'm doing.
So you want to sleep with who?
What?
You want to sleep with me? What?
What?
I don't know. I've enjoyed spending time with just the fellows.
Tell Ed my offer is still on the table. I will pay for a whole hotel room if he stays with me. I will pay. Double bed, I will pay that price. I don't care if it's $400 or $500 for whatever night it is.
This is why people say you're weird.
Dude, man. I think it's a good fucking joke. I think it's funny as fuck.
No homo. What do you mean?
Yeah, dude.
Oh, you're talking to the one guy that slept with him.
Pause.
All right.
Like if you think about
that's where we end the podcast.
I was gonna say, fuck.
Yeah.
Out of all of us, Road is the least or the most sus. Let's just, yeah. The dude slept with another man.
All right, pregnancy man.
That's still pretty good, I think. That's better than sleeping with,
Do we want to play Valheim
today?
Nope.
Not you. This guy.
All right, chat. I mean, sorry. YouTube. Goodbye.
I dropped my
goodbye.
Bye.